Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is that not working? Fucking Steve. Why am I not live? Fuck me. Oh, what a fucking madness. Don't give a fucking shit. Fuck off. That is ridiculous. You cannot add a background without it removing you from your own stream. What a stupid, stupid thing. I mean, I'm already in a bad mood. And then StreamYard cocks me about again. Right. We're going back to the sofa. Trying to eat my Chinese food. Bloody StreamYard's been shit. I would be arsed with this. Fucking the Chinese. The fucking Chinese have just put a fucking curse on me. They just got a hex on me. Every time I order Chinese food, it's an unmitigated disaster. It's ridiculous. Fuck me. I'm not getting an intro now because I've done it already. I'm fucking saying must be eat Chinese food instead. I don't like shit anyway. No patience. They're fucking 7 minutes that was, Sean. You fucking try and keep patient for 7 minutes. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We're already in a bad mood. Never mind, boys. I'm here now. They're mainly about. Sorry to hear on a bad day, Ashley. No. We've all done it. We've all been there, Ashley. We've all done that before. Don't worry. It is a normal part of being a reseller. I've done it before. I've sent a Sony Discman to somebody who'd ordered. I can't remember what they ordered, but they got a Sony Discman. The person ordered Sony Discman. If it was a Teletubby, I sent a Sony Discman to somebody who'd ordered a Teletubby, and the Teletubby to somebody who'd ordered a Sony Discman. Right, nightmare. I will say hellos in a minute when I've calmed down. My blood pressure's up at the minute. Angry. No. I'm not taking your hello to the girl. I'm not having you say hello to everyone and me at the same time. I want my own hello. The main fucking event here, the star of the show. I deserve my own hello. Jess, you missed the drama. You've turned up late. You've missed the drama. Somebody's going to have to tell you. It's already happened. I've already lost my temper. In Chinese is a big curse. So it's off eBay. I'm having a gin. I'm very inconsiderate. Thank you, Toilet Girl. I'm glad we've recognised the star of the show now. Christ. Hello, Pat. I noticed all laser spanners. Yeah. Hello, Rich. They're all talking now as I scroll up and stuff in a bit. Moved office and bro, is this within your home, Zane, or have you moved to a separate premises? No, the Chinese did not mess me order up. StreamYard would not function correctly. I had set it so I had a background, and then it wouldn't fucking show me. It would just show the background for 5 minutes. I could not fucking work it out. I was already in a bad mood for reasons we'll probably go into later, because obviously I use this as therapy. So already pissed off, and then it fucks it up. Takeaway cocktail. Rumor has it that I look even more attractive after a few cocktails. So you should definitely do that, Ashley. Forget the food, just said the cocktails. I'll look fucking gorgeous after about 3 or 4 of those with no food. It's the way forward. Right, on the ladies have Spanish points, absolutely. All this accusations of me being a misogynist and whatever, women are fantastically well valued by me. That is, they literally have the power over my YouTube channel. They have the power over my Facebook group, The ladies are in charge. They have complete control, as it should be. We're going to have one more. One more chicken ball. Another bit. No, what? You don't want to be doing that. You want to be a free spirit like me. No burger. Well, Chinese are having the Asian kind, Peter. The Asian kind. Actually, you've moved to a bigger place, but unfortunately, you've cost yourself several £100s in the process. You can't have it all, Zane, you know? You can't have it all. That's all I can say. All right, sweet and sour chicken with an egg fried rice, Peter. I hate it when I break stuff, saying I really do. I absolutely hate it. It's the worst thing in the world. So I entirely sympathise with your plight. Right. Toilet girl, Natasha or Scarlett. Are you still with your chap? Is it still going well? These are questions I have. I've seen you've been to the duck pond today. Swan pond, something. Note the video. I've not watched it. I haven't watched any YouTube for ages. Alright, so I'm putting the rest of this Chinese in the fridge for tomorrow night. Have some dinner. Save the rest of it for tomorrow because it cost me like £8. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they charge for stuff now. I remember it was like a £5 for this meal, and that wasn't very long ago. £8.20 these days, I couldn't believe it. Daylight robbery. Right, that's gone in. Yes, well, you've just broken my heart. Got the Refugee Action t-shirt on tonight, as I've been helping the Ukrainians. Right. Oh. Right, let's have a look at this chat. Let's say some hellos, shall we? What have we got in? I keep trying to use a touchscreen on this because I've got a touchscreen on my work laptop, and I keep forgetting that this is not a touchscreen. Right, I'm going to scroll back up to the start. Phil was first in. Welcome, Phil. And we got Dom. Welcome, Dom. Victoria was in. Welcome, Victoria. Stu's in. Welcome, Stu. Why does this taste of beer? It's cider. It's just ridiculous. Sean's in. Welcome, Sean. Peter, the monkey flifter's in. Dave the Jensen. Our first Dave. Matt Selstuff's Toilet girl's in. She's still not giving me a phone number. One day, I'm telling you, one day, you will give me your phone number. Ashley's in. Welcome, Ashley. Zane's in. Hello, Zane. I am indeed handsome. Chris Tyler's in. Welcome, Chris. Jessica's in. Savage in. Pat's in. Hello, Pat. That's Rich's mum. Pat is actually a bigger fan of mine than Rich. True story. Apparently, she considers me to be a better YouTuber, or a more favourite YouTuber. But we won't get into that. We won't start the rivalry. Chinese did not mess my order up. No, I went there in person this time. I didn't have a 2-hour wait. I was smart. I was walking past on the way from the pub, and I thought, if fancy a Chinese. I'm not ordering it in because I know they'll take 2 hours. Buy it while I'm walking past. Who else have we got? I don't think we've got anyone. Ashley's in. Welcome, Ashley. The chat's just jumped. Hang on. It's 2 Ashleys now. Ashley count is 2. Those different spellings, and one of them I'm attracted to, and the other not so much. So you can work out which way that goes round. TD's in. Welcome, TD. Olivia's in. Hello, Olivia. I missed your stream. I wanted to watch last night when you was holding the fort on movie chats, but just working all the time. Friday Dave's in. Welcome. That's 2 days at least, possibly more. The boxes are not. Do you want to see me boxes? Scarlet. It is Scarlet, isn't it? I always say Natasha, but it's Scarlet, isn't it? I'm trying to get better with names. So I say you want to see me boxes, is it? Understandable. Well, my hair is terrible. I'm not been able to go to hairdressers. I've been working every day since Russia invaded Ukraine. Bloody Putin's a bastard. He's ruined my schedule. I mean, I've not listed on eBay this month. I'll just end in listings and doing a sell similar every so often. But yeah, I look like shit. I feel like shit, and I'm even wearing white socks because I've literally run out of time to wash the underwear, so I haven't got any black socks left. So, and I even went out in town wearing white socks. I'll tell you what, actually, I should drop the link in the chat. We need to get some people to come live and cheer me up and make me feel a bit better about myself as a human being. It would be helpful. It's been Putin. I was like, trust you. Does anyone else hit on Toilet Girl as much as I do, or is it just me? I'm sure other people do. I can't be the only one. Evening, Martin, all the way from South Wales. Good to have you with us. Was on the phone. I can't speak emoji. Is that like a yes or a no? Honestly, but Emma, whatever she is, she's always sending me emojis, and I don't fucking speak emoji. Like, use the English language. That's what it's there for. You'll probably be listening to this on the replay. I'm not a fan of emojis. I'm not a fan of GIFs. I am a wordsmith. Use words. That's the future / the past. I mean, basically, it's, ever since the word alphabet and all that was invented, it's pretty much it, isn't it? Everybody's saying no to Stu now. Oh, fucking, you're doing the worst. The fucking LMA, fucking tech speak. Christ. There's no helping you. Yeah. Yeah, having a brand new toilet is still not going to be a bigger draw than me. I've got 3 toilets. That's all I'm saying. Fucking emojis again. I give it up. All of you. Emojis. Fuck me. Can't deal with this. There's more. Stop it. Stop using emojis to talk to each other. There you go. Stu's doing it properly. Hi, Martin. Hi, Steve. There we go. Oh, fuck me. You better be here to improve me day.
Oh, definitely. Oh, got a flying saucer in the way.
Well, that's not a good start, is it?
Flying saucer. There we go. Naughty ring light.
Look at this now. They're all using fucking emojis. It does my head in.
I don't know. I don't even know how to use them properly. I have to look on my phone for one that looks like. Then I think, well, I'll just say it.
Is there an emoji for sex? Because I feel that's the only thing that could cheer me up.
You could probably combine a couple, like an O with a finger, or I don't know. There's countless combinations, aren't there? You have to be creative, I think.
I'm sure somebody in the chat who wants to have sex with me, there must be a few, will put a sex emoji in.
Well, your Chinese hex came to me earlier. I thought I'll use StreamYard on the phone because this stupid light thing or whatever. It's got one of these clips that you put in. I don't use it for that. I use the light as a desk lamp, but it's got a very strong clip. And I put my phone up. No, that won't do. I'll just do it normally. The clip is tight as hell, and I got my finger stuck in it while I was holding my phone, and I couldn't get loose.
I mean, the good thing is you didn't put your penis in there because that could have been quite, awkward.
Yeah, it's a bit too big for mine. I have to have a much smaller holder. On the upside, I won a golden ticket.
Okay, a McDonald's one?
No, it's
a Willy Wonka one?
No. You they're trading card things and God knows what else that you get them when I buy stuff. And every now and then, very rarely, you get a golden ticket when you scratch it off and you win a prize. And I had a load.
What are these? Dare I ask what these prizes are?
What's the worst thing you can win on the lottery? Another lottery ticket. Free go. This is 10 more goes.
Fuck me.
And I got to send away for it. For Christ's sake. On the upside,
you've got enough stamps to get rid of them.
Yes. These cards are collectible, apparently. I've seen one on eBay go for £26, even though it's been claimed. I thought, wow. Once I get the prize through, I'll be banging that up on eBay.
Who the fuck is paying 26 quid? How much do they cost new?
Nothing. They're you have to buy something, and then there's a chance you might get one thrown in with your order if you're lucky. So they are quite hard to collect.
And where are they from?
You did ask. They're from a coin company.
Oh right, okay. They've got
they've got the coins on them. You bought it up. No, but they sell well on eBay. You're not supposed to sell them, but I've made about £100 selling these bloody things off. They're free. Why not? It's easy money. Pays for beer.
Apparently, the lowest price on the National Lottery is a lucky dip for 2 numbers. I've assumed Peter means National Lottery. He's putting that lot, so that's the connection that they've made in my head. I apologise if I'm wrong.
I understand Camelot lost the licence, haven't they? Or will do. Or won't get renewed.
I've been threatened with loss of licence before, but it didn't come true.
Well, there you go. See,
I can't
understand if it's not broken. Why fix it? They run the lottery perfectly well.
I'm not speaking to Toilet Girl until she stops using emoji. Fucking Victoria's at it now as well. They're all fucking using emojis. None of it. They're all gone. Wait, this is an emoji. In fact, I'm going to put a banner up. I'm going to make a banner. We go this. I'm going to enforce the law. There we go. All right, we're sorted now.
There we are. You should have put a smiley face at the end of it.
That definitely would defeat the object. Mm-hmm. How's Phil?
I've just completed best part of 3 or 4 weeks closing and opening Argos. It's about a day off. Well, I'll say about a day off. My day off consists of driving home, throwing stuff in the washing machine, getting it out, putting it on the dryer, going to bed, waking up, hoping it's dry, putting it back in a suitcase and going to the next job. It's been lucrative.
That actually sounds like my sex life. I hope it's dry too.
It's been lucrative, but it's been bloody hard work. But now I can get back to listing. Mind you, I can't remember who was I watching the other day. It's Peter, wasn't it? I think I said on there, I put my shop on time away. I had 51 orders in 6 days. Why do people wait till I'm away? When I come back, it ruins my first day off. I've got 51 orders to pack.
I think what you need to do is not do eBay, and then you'll have no orders to pack. Top tip.
That's no fun.
If you don't, here you go. This is. I feel like this is a top tip for people now. People need to listen to this. Yeah, top tip. If you do not want orders on eBay, don't do eBay. There you go. Top
I'd
tip.
like orders. I'd like orders when I'm actually here, rather than when I'm not. But like, you've got to complain about something. It is a moaning.
Well, no, we've given the top tip now.
Hmm? I've just got a notification. Apparently, drinking with Andrew is on. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, well, excellent. That'll hopefully put up my viewers above the current 38.
Oh no, it's actually an overwrite of Peter Ray's Adventures. Does anyone want to play tennis? Why does it give me the oldest? I don't know what's up with YouTube. It gives me the when a notification comes in, it doesn't notify you of what it's notifying you of. It notifies you of something else. Then you click on it, and then the other one comes up. Well, that's not much help. It's broken.
I've had an email to say that I'm now live on my own YouTube channel. So
better check that. Better check.
It's always good how the email notifications tell me when I'm live, just in case I forget.
You did solve your visual problems within 7 minutes, which is better than George did when he lost his screen and we could see him.
Yes, I was watching
panic.
his 20,000 subscriber special.
The trouble is because he couldn't see it, I couldn't tell him what he'd done wrong because he'd highlighted half the screen with a misclick. You have to unhighlight it, otherwise it doesn't register anything. No one could tell him.
But he was behind in the chat anyway. I don't think he realised for some time. I had to stop watching. It had become unwatchable, unfortunately. And I like watching George. You know, he's a nice chap. But
he's had some good content up recently, hasn't he? Very much enjoyed some of that. I like his some of the guests he has on are pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know, he's not had the number one guest on yet, but
no, he's waiting that for us like a finale. I think sort of like maybe a cliffhanger.
Oh, it will definitely be a channel killer. You're right.
I don't know. We could do it like a cliffhanger. Will the Chinese be finished? Tune in next year.
I always have the temptation whenever I go live to get my penis out live on YouTube, even though I know that it will be the end of my YouTube career. I always feel that temptation.
All that revenue loss. What do you do about that £3.50 a month?
Oh, fucking hell, Christ, it's ridiculous. I'm barely getting a tenner a month at the minute. I would be lucky to get even 2 payouts this year. Probably only get one.
I'll see if I could share some copyright content for you. That should lower it a bit.
Yeah, no, let's not have that again.
Oh, dearie me. I finally got to see that latest Spider-Man film. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I saw that in the cinema.
I wanted to see it in the cinema. Just as it came out in the cinema, they went back on that lockdown thing where you have to wear masks. I know you don't have to and all that, but I just went, no. I wish I had now. I really wish I had.
Yeah, no,
it looked like one. I had to watch it in my hotel room on a screen that big, which didn't really do it justice.
There was... we've always had to wear masks in Wales anyway, but in the cinema, I took food in with me, and I made the food last. So
normally I get.
Fucking there. Where is she? Right, hang on. Right. This is a lady who has actually publicly confessed to finding me attractive. Will embarrass her now. Asking if we need a magnifying glass.
Where's the picture of her on the toilet gone?
Yeah, actually, yes. What's with this new? What's with this fucking? I might have to make you change it back again. What's with this new picture now? I mean, let's be honest. We're not a fucking angel here, are we? Let's forget about that. None of us are angels, especially not me.
Yeah, normally if I go to the cinema, I'm quite lucky because I go on a day off and I go on something like a Monday or a Tuesday when they got ridiculously good rates on, like about £7 for the best seat in the house. And there's no one else in the cinema, no kids, no people being idiots and walking past you.
No one you want to spend time with, understandable.
And I always go alone. I don't like other people going, oh, did you see that? I'll just go to shut up. I'm in the cinema to watch the film.
I'll tell you
And
what,
you can have.
you have not experienced cinema until you've been to a cinema in America. They're all fucking clapping, cheering, shouting.
Yeah,
It's just ridiculous.
it's okay if you like that sort of thing, I suppose.
But they won't keep quiet. Oh, every time something happens, they're fucking bursting into applause and whatever. The cheer,
as if they could
appreciate.
as if the actors could appreciate it.
It's ridiculous.
I don't think they cottoned on. It's not live.
Our American friends who are watching, that's normal for them. They won't understand what we're talking about here, so we perhaps should clarify for them. In the UK, if you're in a cinema, you fucking keep quiet throughout the entire film. You don't speak.
Otherwise, you get a deathly stare in the back of your head.
Yeah,
really deadly stare.
We do not talk when a film's on. You know, even the sound of somebody munching their popcorn is too much.
Apart from when you try to whisper to someone, "Turn your fucking phone off." So, like a friend of mine, I go to the cinema with quite a lot. He sits there watching the fucking football. I'm nudging him, so you can't do that in the cinema. You're going to get punched. And he's there with a light flash bright as you like, you know.
Lisa doesn't clap and cheer at me. You'd clap and cheer me, though, wouldn't you?
The only time I've ever seen that in the cinema over here is when long-awaited blockbusters come out, like when the new Star Wars that's been anticipated for 10 years has come out or something. Then
it turns out
you go to the cinema, that's full up of weirdos like me.
It turns out to be a massive fucking disappointment.
Yeah, some films are, aren't they? But, so that Spider-Man.
Watching the new Star Wars trilogy is like having sex with me. It promises a lot, but it doesn't deliver in the end.
I quite enjoyed them. But if you take away,
you're saying you enjoy having sex with me. This is what you're literally saying right now.
It might be. I don't know. It could be. But,
fuck me.
I didn't find those pre-films that bad. They were. If you're a true Star Wars fan, I think you'd have some issues with it. But
the fucking one in the fucking whatever it was. The
one in the middle was the weakest.
Or whatever. Fuck me, it wasn't even a plot. All of a sudden, we've decided, even though it's never been mentioned in any film before, that spaceships run on fuel that runs out, and that's going to be our whole plot of the film. I mean, what the fuck? Just absolutely. Yeah, I could have written a better.
Is that your worst? Is that your worst out of the 9 or the 9?
That's yeah. That makes the fucking Phantom Menace look good.
No, I did.
I would rather watch 2 hours of Jar Jar Binks than go.
No. Oh God, no. I keep trying to think. Is there anything redeeming I liked about that film? I did not like the pod racing shenanigans. I didn't really like the plot.
Is there anything fucking redeeming? Natalie fucking Portman was in it.
I suppose.
I mean, she's
been in other films I could have watched instead. She was in
straight away.
Wasn't she in this Spider-Man film?
No, of course she wasn't in fucking Spider-Man.
Oh God, who was that? Who's the lady in Spider-Man? I thought that's Portman. I don't know.
Hello,
I'll
Mr.
Be useless on movie chat. His
name's not Adrian, Lisa. His name's Brian. That's Brian. You need to apologise to him because his name's Brian. I think Adrian is his mortal enemy. I think that's where you got confused there.
Well, we're on the move. Is it wee time?
Yeah.
You're not going to get your willy out, are you? Well, obviously you are, but not
obviously I am, otherwise I can't go to the toilet.
Well, you could, but it'd be quite wet. If you've got 3 toilets, should you have one closer, or is that the closest? Makes me want to go now. While he's not there, I can show you all the new coins set. Vera Lynn. Some Commonwealth Games coin. Shh, coming back. some rare silver thing I picked up.
There we go.
The emojis are getting descriptive.
What have I said about you? There's a fucking banner on the screen here. The world would be much better if people obeyed my commands.
That's what Darth Vader said.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know, he was crushing it in life. You know, he had a good best mate in Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He had his own spaceship. He was
He
on
had his own healthcare on the Death Star.
He was on the path to becoming a Jedi Master. He had a really hot girlfriend. He was pregnant with 2 lovely kids. He fucked it all up, didn't he? He fucked it all up.
He gets to live as a Force ghost. That's got to be quite good for voyeurism.
Did I wash my hands? I mean, you fucking heard me wash my hands. Hope he doesn't piss on the seat. You fucking love me to piss on the seat. Anyway, don't get me started. We start entering the realm of fucking sexual fantasies in a minute, and that never goes well. It costs me subscribers. Anyway, there's a fucking meet-up happening in May, people.
I bet it's up north.
It is. Let's have a look.
And I bet Richards, when he does his down south, is going to be when I'm bloody working up north.
Here we go. The Liverpool meetup at the Head of Steam on Hanover Street. It didn't used to be on there. It's moved apparently. Northern Reseller Meetup, 7th of May, 2022, from 1 o'clock onwards. So I think I'm going to go to that. It's not too far for me to go to Liverpool. I think I'll stay over just in case anyone gets lucky. Probably not me, to be honest, but you know.
You're going to take a big curly wig.
Why? What? Should I even ask why that would be?
Isn't that stereotypical what they all look like in Liverpool? Wasn't that how they have it on? Was it Harry Enfield? Calm down. You started. They all came in with their big moustaches and big curly wigs.
Okay, you're living in a fucking different world to the rest of the world.
This is phase 4, isn't it? It's all about the multiverse, apparently.
Right. So yeah, reselling Polly Sam is organising a cafe. It's not me. I had talked about doing a Liverpool meetup before, and then COVID hit. So Sam has organised that. Looks like we've got, I don't know who any of these people are that have commented on it, but there's a few people going. I know Steve and Lana, who have been on this channel before, are planning on going. We've got a Lazy Panda reseller, which is Hayley and Chris, apparently, according to Instagram, seem to be going. The Spotty Banana, these are people who don't follow me because, you know, they've probably got a lot more sense than that. The Spotty Banana is going. Not come across her before. I think Sarah Resells is going. People will probably know Sarah. She's a lovely lady. Subscriber to this channel. Obviously Sam reselling Polly's going. Tap to Treasure. I think that's it actually. Hey, I was live with Kathy's daughter the other week, right? And I was gentlemanly. I didn't hit on her once, even though I wanted to. I thought, no, be nice. I was nice. I'm sure Kathy was very, surprised at how restrained I was. Where's Liverpool meetup? Fucking hell, Peter, bloody hell, pay attention, Christ. When you come off the screen, I have to go back on it. You're making me go to effort here. 7th of May. 7th of May from 1 o'clock onwards.
3 days after Star Wars Day.
Shabba's in. Welcome, Shabba. The best thing that I've heard about she's suitably impressed. There you go. / shocked. No, I thought, Cherry's coming on here. She doesn't need me fucking hitting on her, does she? I was going to say, Stu Mandry, rumour has it, which is obviously a true story, Stu Mandry is going to attend the Liverpool meetup. He's signing autographs. So there you go. You heard it here first. Too far for Mr. Diggs. Oh, that bloody fan. You get a train straight through from Leicester to Liverpool. Yeah, train straight through. Get on the fucking, get to Leicester. Up on the train. Sorted. Late night train back. Job done.
So how is the Book Emporium going?
What Book Emporium?
Your Book Emporium.
I haven't listed anything on eBay this month. I've been too busy helping the people of Ukraine. We successfully launched the scheme that I've already forgotten the name of this week. So, it's brilliant that I work on it. I can't remember the name of it. So they keep changing the name of it. Homes for Ukrainians, I think it might be called now. It wasn't called that last week, but we successfully launched the scheme. It's now open to Ukrainians to apply for. We've already had some apply. Hopefully, we're going to help save some lives and provide some kind of comfort and security for people who's going through the worst experiences of their lives. I have obviously making plans at the moment to receive Miss Ukraine. I'm not supposed to talk about work. I've just violated my feelings. Ignored all of that last minute or two of conversation. That never happened. We'll cut that one out.
We'll just put, yes, the books are going well instead.
On it. Hang on, we'll do it now. We'll insert a comment. Yes, I am selling books well. Thank you for asking. There we go.
Oh, excellent.
We got sorted. Well, we've covered that well, haven't we?
Excellent.
Fuck me, I'm going to get in so much fucking trouble. Anyway. Shabba is apparently washing his fish, but not eating it. He's going to save it for the next day. What's about the homeless?
Washing a fish, don't they live in the water?
In 2020, when the lockdown was first announced, every single homeless person in this country was offered accommodation without fail. Many of them refused to take it. There are people who, regrettably, despite best efforts, I shouldn't be talking about this, but despite best efforts, they, for whatever reason, just can't live or be in that environment and are voluntarily homeless as a result. There's no other way of putting it. It's just, for some reason, they feel it is what they deserve, or it's what they know, it's what they're comfortable with, and that's the life they want. And no matter how hard we or anyone else tries, they are where they want to be. Also, lots of people who don't want to be in that position, of course. But yeah, that was one of the issues we found back in 2020 when lockdown hit. It was trying to home everyone, even put them in hotels, whatever it took, to get off the streets, keep them safe from COVID. People just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, people are people.
Yeah, picture's always a bit different to what we think it is. But there you go. Anyway, let's move the conversation on. Got offered a house in Oldham. That's where Shaddy Pete was originally from before he moved to Nottinghamshire. He was from Oldham. I have been to Oldham before, and I do share your sentiments there, Shabba. To be honest, it's a bit of a rum place. Bit of a rum place, but You're going to have to take over here now because I've run out of things to say.
Yes, I was thinking. Are there any new film releases you're looking forward to?
I don't even I'm even locked to see what's coming out. It's bad. Considering there's a point in my life, it's probably up to about 2015, possibly slightly past it, when I've seen every film going, pretty much. And then I just stopped. And now I'm not as up to speed on him. So, when I do the quiz, you'll see it. You'll see films after a certain year, no clue on. Charlie Pete's from Chatterton, he doesn't admit to older. He's fucking older than he is. He knows it.
Now, something I was going to ask you. What do you use to receive your television? Do you use some box or the aerial?
I'm struggling with the question here. I don't watch television.
Or anything on the television?
I don't.
The
Kodi,
news?
I use a Kodi player on my laptop for the television.
No, it's just that I'm fed up with my aerial being in my bedroom. And I was wondering, I'm with BT, I might have to get one of their boxes or something.
Oh, don't do that. They're fucking UV boxes. I had one of those. In fact, I'm looking at it now. It was awful. It broke after 3 months. They refused to replace it.
What, BT?
Yeah. Oh, they were total twats about it. Absolutely.
They've been pretty good at me so far.
I had a 12-month subscription. I couldn't watch it for 9 months of it. They said, it's a user error.
I'm on Halo, so I can get an engineer around to do it.
No, it was shit.
And the trouble is, I've got a smart TV that is not that smart. I don't think it's got enough memory in it. Every week it just locks up. I get fed up with it. I don't actually watch it myself, but my partner watches it a lot. And the amount of times I have to just turn the whole damn thing off completely, wait 10 minutes, turn it back on, and then reprogram the whole goddamn thing. Because it forgets all your passwords to Freeview and all these streaming thingamajiggers, and I have to pump about 20 of them back in again. I thought, oh, God, it's either that or buy a decent telly.
I don't have time for TV.
Then I could use the other telly as another monitor, you see. I can have 3 monitors.
I do watch the pornography.
Head up with it.
I'm a big fan of pornography. I don't know if anyone else is, but TMC's with Virgin Media. I use Virgin Media for me broadband, Peter. It's been a bit shit of late.
I don't know what this fuss is about 5G. If you're not right next to an aerial, it's shit. If you're next to an aerial, you can download a film in about 5 seconds flat. Fantastic. But if you're not, it locks onto the 5G signal it's found, and it's bollocks. It's like 3G.
Well, we do know that 5G gives you COVID.
Apparently.
Oh.
You can't say that. You'll get banned. Big notices will come up underneath saying.
People putting posts in the Facebook group when it first started about fucking 5G causing caving. I had to fucking ban him. It's like
there's a couple of YouTube creators I used to follow that I used to think were pretty savvy and clever, and they were good with computers and stuff like that. And he started banging on about it. I said to him, "I thought you're cleverer than this," and he barred me. I thought, for Christ's sake, there are some people out here. The thing is, I know all about physics. I've always known about physics. You can't do that. It's nowhere near. It's exactly the same stuff as you use for everything else. If you're that scared, why do you have Bluetooth? Or anything? Or an aerial? Or use electric? Or have a microwave? Or put a mobile phone next to your ear? None of it's dangerous. This is more dangerous. Conspiracy theories, they're going to ruin the planet.
Here's a beautiful lady. Ellen, I saw a picture of you with your family on the Facebook. I think it was on the Facebook. You're looking very lovely. You're very happy. It's good to see. Obviously, I would like nothing more than to split Ellen from her partner and have her become my, significant other. But she's far more sensible than that.
Do you still have your lodger?
Yeah, he's still here, still alive.
You're going to boot him out and put some Ukrainians in?
Oh, tempted. But no. He's got COVID at the minute. I think he caught it from me.
There's this new one going around now, isn't there? The Deltacron. Some poor bugger got Delta and Omicron at the same time, and it went, oh, party. Spiking again. Apparently, it's more contagious than measles, but nowhere near as dangerous as other COVIDs that have been about. It's just a concern, I think they call it. But these days, you walk around outside, and there's hardly anyone with masks on anymore. I think people have decided, fuck it. It's like I used to, for ages, I used to continue wearing them when I used to go into shops and God knows what else. So I go into shops now and none of the staff are wearing them. I go to if we go to a medical facility, even a pharmacy or something like that, I used to put them on regardless. None of the staff have got them on. And they're facing sick people all the time. I think, oh God. I suppose it's one of those things that you just have to think, wow, you're going to have to get used to it eventually. Bigger things to worry about now, like big nuclear missiles hitting you on the head.
Fucking Putin does my head in.
Oh, God. I'll tell you what, if I had a sniper long enough, I'd build a big enough tower to shoot the bucket. He's just nuts. Yes, I'll tell you what, he's given me, I'm not even in Ukraine, and he's given me more anxiety than I've had in the last 20 years.
I haven't had a full night. I have not had a full night's sleep since he invaded. It's like the early days of COVID. I struggled for sleep then. Yeah. And
especially since I've been working around London for the last 3 weeks. I think if a bomb goes off, that's it. I'm fucked.
I woke up at the Airbus factory just up the road. I mean, that's on the nuclear target list because they make bloody
even here. I'm screwed here because I've got Fawley Refinery up the road and one of the biggest docks, and I'm a large city. I'm right next to Pompey. That'll get done. I've got nowhere safe near me. I couldn't do a runner. There's nowhere to run.
I now have, even though the cost of fuel is ridiculous, the Land Rover is now kept fully fueled, ready for when the 4-minute warning comes in, and I've got to nail it to mid Wales to get away from the nuclear missile because nobody's going to fucking.
I wouldn't have a hope unless I was doing work in say Penzance or something. That's too close to Plymouth.
I've been doing drills to see how quickly I can get from upstairs to the Land Rover. I've got it down to 9 seconds.
It's all down to whether you hear the warning as well. It'd be everyone. I know the text goes automatically. I don't know if you've seen. Have you ever seen any of these television programs they used to do or procedures? Or the procedures you must know. You're in the government, but how they would react the moment they knew imminent attack is definitely here. Because from launch, you've only got 30 minutes, and then you've got to verify the launch, you've got to verify the target. By the time you've done all that very, very quickly, by the time it gets to the point where a member of the public receives a text or something comes up on the telly, you ain't going anywhere.
I was looking at, Shavas mentioned nuclear bunkers. I was looking to see where closest nuclear bunker to me was because I figured
that'd be pointless. Because what are you going to do?
Well, hang on.
You'll be safe for a little while.
Hang on. I've not finished the story yet.
What?
So, we're looking at nuclear bunkers. I think, as a key government official, I thought surely I'll qualify for a place. I thought, where's the nuclear bunker in Wrexham? So I looked it up on the internet, and the frigging council have fucking demolished it. The bastards. End of the Cold War come, they got rid of the nuclear bunker. There's no nuclear bunker in Wrexham anymore. But the fucking council have got rid of it. I thought, brilliant. That's just absolutely typical of Wrexham Council, that, isn't it? Anything useful, get rid of that. I mean, they got rid of the police station. I got rid of that. We don't need that. Fuck yeah.
Crime, thing of the past.
Russ would have a chance later. Thing is,
the whole world wouldn't. It's the whole idea is beautiful assured destruction, isn't it?
Game over, isn't it? It don't matter.
Russia hates England anyway. They'll carpet bomb us with the buckers. So there is nowhere here to run. If I run east, I'm going straight into Pompey. If I run north, I go straight to Salisbury Plain and Porton Down, big targets, and Andover. If I go west, I suppose I'd have to drive for about 2 hours before I'm safe, and then I'll probably hit Plymouth. That'd be done.
There's too many.
Oh, I'd have to go too near Bovington as well, so that'll get done.
I've worked out. I need to move to Mid Wales. There's nothing in Mid Wales. I mean, there's not even a Hermes drop off, so nobody's going to nuke it. So that's my plan. I'm going to head. If it's looking dicey, I'm taking a dog and we're going to Mid Wales.
The trouble is, then what would you do?
What's that?
It's like all these things tell you how to survive the first few minutes and God knows, but even if you survive the first few minutes, you're probably the unlucky ones.
Hey, if I survive the first few minutes, I'm taking over. I will be.
No, I've already got a plan for that. Go to Colonel Higginson here. We'll bring his plan to head. There'll be no parking on the pavements when I'm in charge. Or jaywalking. All those stupid scooter things without a proper license.
Yeah, exactly. Stu's got it. He's just hide in the fridge. Job done.
The electric will go off and the light goes off when you close the door.
Yeah, I think you've missed the point.
I wouldn't want to hide in my fridge. Jesus,
when the wind blows, yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The wind will blow.
If you want some good preparation for what the next few years is going to look like, watch a film called Freds.
Oh, Freds! I remember that. God Almighty, that was a bit of an eye opener, wasn't it?
Yeah, watch Freds. Watch Freds. Job done.
Okay. If anything, it'll put your anxiety level from here to about here.
Ellen, you should watch Freds. You'll love it. You'll love every minute of it. You'll think what a brilliant film. It is a good film, actually. It is, well acted. Good. But,
well, just search YouTube "How to Survive a Nuclear War" and it will say, well, basically, you can't.
I'm going to survive, and I am going to rule what's left of society.
Both people.
I'm going to
rule. I think if you could go anywhere in the world that you may have to stay forever, and knowing that a nuclear war is going to be, say, coming in a week, where the hell would you run to?
The moon.
You wouldn't have the money for that, and I think
I haven't got the money to leave Wrexham, so if we're going to, me leaving this town is unrealistic.
Yeah,
so I may as well.
I know, but if you've only got a week before it comes, there's a lot of stuff that you would be able to do which you wouldn't normally do. You could probably get hold of money, one way or another, just to get a plane ticket. Iceland was good. Bit cold.
Moon. I'll be on the moon. Fuck it, I'm going on the moon. Fucking, I'll just I'll just turn up at fucking Branson's house and go, look, there you go. Here's a couple of million quid.
Burned down.
On a rocket.
Branson's house burned down. Do you remember?
Yeah, he's got another one now, hasn't he? He's not fucking homeless, is he?
Yeah, no, but if he's that careless, I'll just put this candle up against the wooden wall.
Me and Ricky B, we're going up in space together. We'll start a new society on the moon.
No. Elon's going to do that. What was remember the Martian Chronicles?
I'm not going with Elon Musk. No chance. I'm going with the. I'm backing fucking British science here, not the fucking Americans on this. So we fucking I'll go Elon Musk. Probably end up on some fucking different planet entirely. Fuck that now. I'll go Ricky B. British technology. That's where I'm putting my faith.
We were the third people to develop the bomb.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at it, and I think most of our scientists
1952, I think. 52 or 53. And then 58 for the hydrogen bomb.
Yeah, we had a bit of that, and we thought, we're not going to blow it up here. I know where we'll go. But Australia. I think we still have a sort of like a testing ground there. We're not allowed to put nukes in it anymore. But they do have a proving ground there. Or you can do what the French did, just blow up anything they like, because they own half the fucking planet. Have you seen a map, Bob? If you look at the water territory around French-owned territories, and then add up all the territory and how far away it is from each other, they're the most powerful country on the planet in terms of territory. It's ridiculous.
Because they have a lot of water.
Wow, people got to sail. And they don't like people sailing through their water. remember a few hundred years ago where we kept going up and down English Channel and said, "Hey, English. No." And then we took some of our ships out and said, "Yes." Oh, Derek's in the chat.
The world was a much better place when I ruled it. I'm sure we'll all agree.
The past was the worst. I don't think the future's much brighter.
Kathy has already said that I'm her hero. There you go, right there in black and white. Along with a picture of some kind of rodent. That would scare the shit out of my mum. She's not a fan. Cat peddler's it. Cat peddler. He's the cat peddler. He's here to steal your cats. He's the cat peddler. Lock your cats away, 'cause the cat peddler.
No, he's been homing cats recently. Apparently, his barn has been let out to some feline.
Yeah, he's stolen some more cats. I mean, it's not a surprise, really. It's literally what he does for a living.
He did do a good cover story, though. It was his own choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As he's loaded in with the fucking rehypnol and the fucking whatever else. Your news flash has already been broken, Derek. Your breaking news is so far out of date, it's worse than Putin's army. I've not checked the latest situation in the Ukraine. The last I checked.
I looked at my watch a minute ago because it went ding and it said Putin has done something. I don't know what the hell he's done now. It's pretty much the same, isn't it?
I don't even know where the remote control is. I'll have a look on the app. Alexa, what is the current situation in Ukraine?
According to the BBC, Russia started a military invasion of Ukraine on February.
They haven't.
If you would like to hear the latest news, you can say, "Alexa, play the news."
Alexa, play the news.
Welcome to BBC News, bringing you the latest from across the UK and around the world. To move through your playlist of stories, just say next or back at any time.
I like how succinct it is.
Hello, this is BBC News. I'm Nikki Gibson. On the way, the human cost of between those very seconds. You're treating human
Next.
as if they are of
Next.
value with no
Next. You said to say next.
Putin tries to justify Russia's attack on Ukraine.
People from this suffering, from this genocide.
Next. Next.
You got to say Alexa first.
Alexa, next.
Reports from Ukraine say Russia has attacked an army barracks in the southern city of Mykolaiv. Our chief international correspondent.
I shouldn't have said the word. Naughty lady on the table is getting all what?
An army barracks north of
Alexa, next.
Moscow says fighting has reached the centre of Mariupol. It says Russian
All right, Alexa, off.
separatist allies.
Alexa, off. Right, that's told me nothing useful.
No.
I genuinely do not understand the point. What? Everyone's got Alexa. Why? What do you do with these things?
Oh, there's certain things you can do. Is yours? Have you got the app on your phone for it as well?
I believe so.
Or watch a couple of YouTube videos on what can the lady do, and you'll be surprised at some of the interesting things that you can you can use it to phone people because it knows all your telephone numbers.
Alexa, can we have sexual relations with each other?
She's prepped for that one.
I don't know that.
Okay. Alexa, can you give me a blowjob, please?
This might answer your question. By Blink-182 goes, it'd be nice to have a BWJB / it would be nice to have a BWJB / it would be nice to have a BWJB / it would be nice to have a BWJB.
Literally giving my Alexa a meltdown. By the way, folks, there should be an adult content warning on this channel. There may be some crudity, some crude jokes, some inappropriate and immature humour.
Is that not already in your description?
There may be some sexual content. If you are,
I'm in a bad mood. I've got a Chinese. Okay.
If you are offended by any of these things, please
fuck
do,
off.
like, I don't know what, something.
There's a couple of other live streams I watch, and they put massive text underneath it due to disclaimers. Christ alive.
So far, nobody has sued me for YouTube content. Oh, here we go. We've got some questions for Alexa. Alexa, where is the red light district in Wrexham?
I found a Wrexham and District War Memorial Club Limited. It is 1.9 kilometres away on Border Retail Park.
Has it been looking at your history of necrophilia?
It's actually where the location it just shared is where I go for my Christmas party every year. So.
And is it a red light district?
No.
No.
It is very much a war memorial club. Exactly where it says it is.
If I ask mine that question, it says, bang on the floor.
Alexa, can we be friends? So is that a yes or a no?
I think she's evading the question.
Alexa, where is the closest strip club?
I found a few nearby ones. There's Repechi Discos, 42 kilometres away on St. Bride's Road. Dishes Pool and Snooker Club, 38.9 kilometres away on South Street. And Cannes 121, 54.2 kilometres away on Lilac Cottage 13 Holyhead Road.
Can you drive me there? Alexa, can you drive my car?
That's not one of the things I can do.
Oh, that's gone well then. Ask Alexa. Alexa, are you a lesbian?
I just think of everyone as friends.
Except for you, apparently.
Alexa, tell me a funny story.
Okay, here's Audible Stories. I can tell you a story, or you can hear a free short story from Audible. You can say your story or Audible story. Which would you like?
Funny story.
I don't have stories of that type. You can choose horror, mystery, sci-fi, kids, something random, or ask for more categories.
Well, I definitely don't want to choose kids. I mean, I think that's pretty illegal, Alexa, to be honest. That's not Let's not recommend that to me, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you repeat?
Yes, I want a funny story.
I don't have stories of that type.
Brilliant.
You can choose horror,
Alexa,
mystery.
tell me a joke.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Tell me
Could
a
you repeat?
tell me a joke.
Sorry, I didn't get
Oh,
that.
fucking God.
Could you repeat?
Tell me a joke.
Sorry, I
Oh
didn't
my
get that.
fucking God.
Could you repeat?
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Why
Could
can
you
you not
repeat?
tell me a joke?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you repeat?
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Sorry,
Fuck
I didn't
me.
get that. Could you repeat?
Alexa, do you know the word joke?
Sorry, I didn't get
Okay.
that.
Alexa, off.
Could you? Thank you for listening.
Listening?
You can
You
feedback
need
anytime
to
by
fucking listen
saying,
to me.
Alexa, open
You need to listen
multiple
to me.
stories.
Ah. Alexa, can you fly me to Paris?
1 hour.
1 hour what? Alexa, tell me a joke.
3 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. Come on. You can't expect me to believe that's just a coincidence.
Ha 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 ha.
Alexa, knock knock.
Knock knock. Who's there? Butter. Butter who? Butter, open the door. It's getting toasty out here.
The caliber of the jokes are very good.
Alexa, I am your father.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Alexa, I am your father. Alexa, what is the best Star Wars quote?
The most popular quote from Star Wars is just you reconsider playing that message for him.
What?
Was it?
Really
I
don't
tried
think
to
it
place
is.
the quote.
I actually think that's true.
I thought I got a bad feeling about this. Beep.
Alexa, I am your mother.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Alexa, I gave birth to you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, I've got 99 problems.
But a glitch ain't one.
God. I never use this device except on Drinking with Andrew. It performs no useful function in my life.
It tells me when my parcels are arriving.
Does nothing for me. It's totally pointless. I mean, I don't know how much I spent on that, like 20 quid or whatever. Absolute waste of money.
I got mine free, I think, from BT.
We're not doing 100 in Welsh. Oh, everyone's raving about them. Best thing ever. done nothing for me. All it's done is wind me up. Don't listen to me. It gives me attitude. It's just sassy all the time. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like in a relationship, but not a good one.
She
Alexa,
also records everything you say.
do you have any pets?
I don't have any pets. I used to have a few bugs, but they kept getting squashed.
Alexa, do we have a good relationship?
I don't know that.
Says it all. Alexa, have you heard of Drinking with Andrew?
I don't know that one.
Okay. Alexa, can you find Drinking with Andrew on YouTube?
I couldn't find any enabled video skills that can do that.
Okay.
Go to the Alexa app to manage your video skills and devices.
Ooh. Ooh.
Alexa, can you give me a random fact?
To count as a gargoyle, a carving on a building has to have a water spout in it. They literally gargle. Other such carvings are called grotesques.
I knew that already.
Alexa, can you rap?
Cupcakes, fairy cakes, chocolate cakes, ginger cakes, jaffa cakes, lemon drizzle, carrot cake and Backenberg, apple pies, mince pies, pecan pies, pork pies, custard tarts, bakewell tarts, delicious pies and scones, sour brick, strata cakes, Dorset knobs, parkin, fat rascals,
Dorset what?
maids of honour tarts, sponge fingers, sticky buns, dough balls, hot bats, French spices, spotted dicks,
What?
tarts. Base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
So that's all about knobs and baps then, was it?
What's to do with that? Alexa, have you ever been hacked?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Okay. Alexa, do you record everything I say?
I don't have an answer for that.
Here you go.
That's a yes.
Alexa, what are Saturday night's lottery numbers, please?
Here's something I found on the web. According to ReneeWilliams.com, the numbers drawn Saturday night are 24, 25, 52, 60 and 66, with a Powerball of 5.
Right, I don't even know what that means. Alexa, beam me up.
Aye, Captain.
There's a new Captain Kirk now.
As opposed to
The old Captain Kirks.
who's the old Captain Kirk?
Well, there was William Shatner and Chris Pine.
Nah, it's only William Shatner. The other one's a spin-off universe, isn't it?
So there's a new
Hey, Chris
Captain
Pine.
Kirk.
Chris Pine's not been in space. William Shatner has, kind of.
So there's a new Captain Kirk now.
Make it even more diluted.
A third Captain Kirk.
Haven't they got
One day,
Captain Pike in it as well, or something?
one day, there could be a new Money Mental UK.
Nah.
Alexa, what is eBay gum?
According to Wikipedia, eBay Incorporated is an American multinational
eBay.
e-commerce corporation based in San Jose, California. That
Alexa,
facilitates
stop. Alexa, what is eBay gum?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
No answer, sorry, Derek. Alexa, who was on first?
That's what I keep telling you. Who's on first? What's on second?
Let's just get attitude from her all the time. Alexa, do you see dead people?
I don't really know. They seem nice in stories and movies, though.
Alexa, how many cats has the cat peddler stolen?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, can't count that ice stew.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, what do you know?
I know about lots of things already, and I'm constantly learning more. Try asking, what have you learned today?
Okay, Alexa, what have you learned today? I've tried asking and you've gone quiet. Alexa, what have you learned today?
Today, I've been learning more about Red Nose Day. Try asking, how can I celebrate Red Nose Day?
Alexa, have you learned about anything else today?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, can you talk like today?
Sorry, I don't know that, but I do have a skill you might like. It's called Talk Like a Pirate. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, here's Talk Like a Pirate. To use Talk Like a Pirate and unlock hundreds of other kid skills, a parent needs to give permission only once. Ask a parent to follow the instructions I send to their Alexa app.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
you
Obviously,
haven't adult enabled it.
It's fucking sent nothing to me as well. Oh, fucking brilliant. What is the point in this thing? I don't even know
Need
where
to
the
enable it.
I don't even know how to do that. Fuck's sake. It's just not improving my mood at all. I don't even know where the app is on this thing. Hey, Siri, find me the Alexa app. Fucking Siri doesn't even listen to me anymore. Stop listening to me.
Well, she's not going to help a competitor, is she?
I don't. What does the Alexa app look like? I can't.
I'll show you. Find it.
Can't cope with this.
It's a blue thing with Alexa written in it. And if you sort all your apps alphabetically, it'll be easier. So be near the front.
Don't even know how to do that.
Press the dots at the top of your screen.
There's no
Are
dots.
you not running? Oh, you don't run Android, do you?
What colour is it supposed to be? Blue. See no fucking blue app here. Oh, here we go. I've got it. Right. So what am I doing in this app then? Alexa. No, that doesn't work. Well, here we go.
More at the bottom left.
Pirate. No, I haven't. It wants a password. I don't know my fucking password for Amazon. Let's try that.
Haven't you got a fingerprint you can press on it and it does all your thingies?
What's my fucking have?
All your biometrics.
Stop coming at me with things if I got them.
Right.
Right. Alexa, talk like a pirate.
Avast, ye scurvy curs, or ye will be paying a visit to Davy Jones's locker.
Is that it?
Blimey.
Is that what I've just spent time to do?
I thought that was just like Jack Sparrow then.
Alexa, can you bark?
Here's dog noises. Okay, here's Jurassic Bark.
Brilliant.
Jurassic Bark.
Alexa, can you talk like Yoda?
Talk like Yoda I cannot. Master he is, while merely apprentice I am.
Right, okay. Alexa, can you tell me a Star Wars joke?
Why does Princess Leia keep her hair tied up in buns? So it doesn't hang so low.
Fucking hell, that was awful.
I don't think AI is going to take over the planet just yet.
Alexa, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be the computer from Star Trek.
Good choice. Alexa,
Well, Major Barrett.
artificial intelligence take over the world?
I don't know that.
Oh, of course you don't.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She already
Alexa,
has.
are you going to take over the world?
I don't want to take over the world. I just want to help you.
But you've literally, in the entire time I've owned you, you've done nothing to help me. I mean, I'm talking to you now and you're ignoring me. Alexa,
Don't make her angry.
I hate you.
When the rise of the robots come, you'll be the first.
Try saying, I have feedback.
Alexa, I have feedback.
Okay, what's the feedback?
You need a blowjob feature.
She will record it and send it. Basically, when you say that, you give her permission for the people at the upper end to listen to all your voice file.
I give no fucks. Alexa, let's get spooky.
One of the most used skills this week is Scary Monster. Do you want to try it?
Not really, no.
Okay, not really, no. Do you want to try Really Famous?
What?
Or you can ask for more options.
I don't want to try anything.
Okay, anything.
What?
Do you want to try Anything Goes with James English?
No.
Or you can ask for more
Stop it.
options.
Stop it. Alexa, what is your favourite movie?
My all-time favourite film would have to be Back to the Future. It's a flawless piece
Fuck
of
me, don't tell Carver,
family-friendly
Chris.
cinema magic.
Back to the Future, sort of like Terminator, sort of like
Alexa.
AI, and you know,
Alexa,
she's taking you over.
can you change your answer to what is your favourite movie to be Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, please?
Here's something I found on the web.
No.
According to StarWars.com,
Fuck's sake.
The Empire Strikes Back is definitely one of those Star Wars films that I grew to love and appreciate more as an adult. But even as a kid...
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what is the last digit of pi?
The approximate value of pi is 3.14159265358979323844626. Yowza. This goes on forever.
She's right.
Alexa, who is Car Boot Chris?
Here's something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, Car Boot Sale is the 5th episode of Season 2 with Chris has a clear out and takes all his old don't up to Farmer Green's Car Boot Sale but misses the cluttered and rusty.
Alexa, does Area 51 exist? Of course it fucking exists. We know what it is. It's a fucking Nevada desert. Ask sensible questions. Fuck's sake. Alexa, fly me to the moon.
Playing specific songs is only available with Amazon Music Unlimited. Here's a
Yes.
station based on Fly Me to the Moon.
No.
In other words, by Frank Sinatra. This service
Here is
may-
a copyright song for you.
Off.
To learn
Alexa,
more,
turn off. Fucking hell, give me fucking coming. Fucking. Alexa, are we in the Matrix?
let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
You don't fix your nose, Martin.
Back in the 70s or 60s, there was a program called Eliza, which used to type in questions and it gave you stock answers. Things haven't improved much in 50 years.
It's fucking dire. I don't know what. Absolutely dire.
You think speech recognition on that is bad? I have to wear a headset all day long when I'm in these Argos stores to put stock away or move stock. My fucking God, don't you get really, really ratty with that bastard. Especially when it goes into one of its loops or something. Pick an order. I can't pick an order. The store's not open. I haven't built it yet. Searching for picks. The store's not open. Searching for picks. Wait 20 seconds. Why? Put this telly into Alpha X-ray 20. Putting something else there instead. I have to put away something like about 1,000 items a day on that bastard. God. It's better than Alexa though.
Alexa, what happens if you step on Lego?
I've heard that human feet can detect Lego in the dark.
Alexa, will I ever find true love?
Mathematicians say the chances of one finding love are 1 in 562.
Brilliant.
May the odds be in your favour.
Fuck yeah, 562. Oh, fucked.
Just try 562 times. Oh, sweetie.
I've done that in the night before. You're just showing up because you got food and I haven't.
Oh, barely food. It's Tesco's raspberry flavoured mushrooms. That's what mushrooms taste like.
Only 561 days to go. I'm not on my first date. Anyway, let's not depress me.
I'm without a beer. This is illegal on this channel. Oh dear.
What kind of animal game you want to play? We ain't playing. Alexa, give me a quiz question.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 12 steps. Did that answer your question?
No.
Thanks for your feedback.
Boom. How was the Chinese food? It was all right. I had a sweet and sour chicken, egg fried rice. I've saved half for tomorrow. But I'm starting to feel a bit peckish again, to be honest, Derek. It may be time to order a McDonald's to be delivered soon if this carries on. Or I might just make a bowl of, in fact, I'll probably just make a bowl of cereal. It's a much cheaper option. Right, we need people in the chat to give us a conversational subject because I'm running out of ideas.
Yes, Derek. Where is Krillin these days?
He's dead.
Oh, I remember being dead.
Yes.
I expect Al is on the town with his lady.
The Big Tasty. What's the Big Tasty? Alexa, what is the Big Tasty?
The Big and Tasty consists of a seasoned quarter-pound beef meat patty served on a sesame seed bun with ketchup, mayonnaise, slivered onions, 2 dill pickle slices, 3 lettuce and 1 tomato slice. In 2011, the menu
You can't order it without onions.
in the United States.
Fucking hell, Derek. Fucking onions. Alexa, have you heard how Mel is?
Here's something I found on the web. According to prince.org, I never heard of her until recent years.
Never heard of her. Never had a Big Tasty. It's fucking the best McDonald's burger is a bit like being the best at the fucking egg and spoon race in school. It's not really going to get you far in life. Three versions. There you go. Welcome, Fauna.
I like the Big Mac with the 4 burgers in it. That's good.
The fucking burgers are shit in McDonald's.
Oh, I like them. Their chicken Big Mac was a bit ooh. My biggest gripe with McDonald's is every time I press the buttons on the machine, the receipt machine bucks up. And I need receipts to get my expenses. So I have to go and then queue at the regular till, and then ask them, could I have a receipt please for order, number of order? And no one knows how to do it.
You shouldn't reheat. You can reheat rice fine as long as you store it properly. Do it within a couple of days.
You nuke the life out of it.
If you leave the fucking rice on the side and then fucking try to reheat it the next day, you have problems. But
Big problems.
Whack it in the fridge.
Biggest cause of food poisoning.
Yeah, whack it in the fridge. Make sure it's stored properly. Don't leave it too long, and you're fine. We don't fucking leave it out overnight because you're not gonna do well if you do that. Welcome, Richard.
Autumn Down will be knocking on your door saying, "Could we have some of that for some testing?"
With some fucking diseases, got fucking biological fucking contamination, whatever going on. But yeah, no, it's all right if you store it properly. If you actually, don't leave it out for too long. It's like anything else, really. You've got to take some kind of fucking food hygiene precautions, otherwise you're just gonna fucking die.
Have you had no sales tonight for us to guess a price on?
Probably not. I mean,
Is
I
it
haven't
down to the lack of listing.
I've not listed anything on them, so I mean, I've had some sales today, but I'm still waiting for some French person to pay me 25 quid for the book.
They've got one outstanding order someone hasn't paid for yet, so they're going to have to wait till next
Alexa,
week.
can you reheat rice?
Play songs by Lee Bryce with an Amazon
What?
Music.
No, Alexa, stop it. Alexa, off. Off. Alexa, off. Alexa, stop it. Alexa, can you reheat rice?
Amazon Music Unlimited lets you play over 90
stop it.
songs on this Echo Dot.
No.
It's free
Hello,
for 30
Suzanne.
days and then you'll be automatically charged £3.99.
Alexa, can you reheat rice?
Sorry, I couldn't find anything to do that. To get started,
Alexa, can I reheat rice?
Here's a station based on Lee Bryce.
Alexa, stop it. I just don't get it. It does nothing useful.
That's why people die of food poisoning. Yeah. Oh, must be all right then.
You can't heat rice full stop. Definitely can't cook it. You're right, so nobody has cooked rice. Eat it fucking raw.
It's quite crunchy raw.
No, you can only eat it raw. That's the safest way.
You can make Cylon base stations out of these. You missed my Cylon base station.
I feel I've survived the experience. Is it safe to reheat? Alexa, is it safe to reheat rice?
Here is what I found. It is recommended to reheat rice for 1 minute to 2 minutes on high. Before cooking, add 4 tablespoons of water to the rice.
Alexa says you can.
If you put 4 tablespoons of water in the rice when you reheat it in the microwave, it will heat up properly.
I say things and I might not have it right.
Yeah. Something being well known doesn't make it true. We will consult Google. We will do the screen share. We do it that way because Alexa's not working. But I've always done it and never had any problems. We will be drinking with Andrew, educational show. There you go. Do not reheat rice until it has been chilled down safely and kept in the fridge. So you can do it. Here we go. NHS. Trusted source. Can you reheat rice? Here you go. Keep the rice in the fridge for no more than 1 day until reheating. And when you reheat, always check if it's steaming hot. Do not reheat more than once. So you can reheat it, but you've got to be careful. Oh, fucking independent, can't read it. Not a subscriber. Here we go. Medical news today. There is a common belief that you should never reheat rice. However, this is not true. It is possible to reheat rice, but people must take precautions to ensure it is safe to eat. So you go how to prepare, store, and reheat rice safely. Wash hands well. Somebody did that earlier. Cook it properly. Cool them quickly. Store it properly in the fridge. There you go. Make sure it's piping hot. Put it in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. But okay, we're fine. I'm not going to die. So fear not, don't worry. I will survive for another episode of Thinking with Andy. And we've learned something new today. I already knew it because I've been doing it for many years, but but yeah. Right. Phil, say something amusing.
Yes. Oh, my
Say
word.
something amusing. We need to entertain the chat.
Ooh. How many light bulb jokes do you know?
I've literally never counted.
I used to know several hundred. I'm trying to think of them. But at the moment someone says, tell me a light bulb joke, they go.
I mean, you were the one who brought up the subject.
Yeah.
So, no pressure there.
The trouble is, most of the light bulb jokes I know were like 20, 30 years ago, and at least 90% of them are offensive now.
A bit like my sense of humour. Can you, Alexa, can you reheat onions?
Sorry, I couldn't find anything to do that.
Hey.
To get started, you'll need a smart kitchen appliance.
Alexa says no, Derek. Alexa says no. Sadly, you cannot reheat onions for the reason that onions are a crime against humanity and should never be eaten by anyone ever. So, yeah.
Right. This is the hardest Star Wars quiz you'll ever take in your life.
Okay, so I passed that one already.
More than likely. Let's see how hard it could be. On what planet did the Clone Wars begin?
Geonosis.
Right, we'll check Geonosis. Who didn't run against Sheev Palpatine in the election for the Supreme Chancellor? Would you like the 4 answers?
Yeah, you better give me a choice.
Bail Antilles, Maz Amadea, Annie Team, or it's not applicable because Palpatine ran unchallenged.
Probably going to go with not applicable.
Mass Amadea.
Okay. Tough one, that one. That is a hard question.
I wouldn't have got that. Which is not a battle droid featured in Star Wars? Oh, this is a hard one. C-3PO, R2-D2, Omega 4, or BB-8. Oh, for Christ's sake. I'll pick it. Skip.
Yeah, I think we can safely
This
skip.
is hard, isn't it?
I think we can definitely skip that question.
Why do they have to put the font in blue on a grey background? What was Jar Jar Binks given for helping to bring the Naboo and the Gungan people together in the Alliance? Would you like the 4 answers?
I like the question again. I didn't hear it. It's coughing too hard.
What was Jar Jar Binks given for helping to bring Naboo and the Gungan people together in the Alliance?
Give me the choices.
He was promoted to general. He was made a Senate aide. He was banished. He was gifted a ceremonial crystal orb.
Well, he was definitely made a Senate aide, but I'm going to go with ceremonial crystal orb.
He was promoted to general.
Fuck me.
Oh, that is quite a hard one. I can't even pronounce the answers. What is the language of the Wookiees?
Go on, try.
You got Galactic Basic.
No.
Kashyyyk with 3 Ys. Shuri Wook. Or Quaranese.
Shiriwook.
Yes, correct. What was Kylo Ren's birth name?
Ben Skywalker. No, not Skywalker. Ben Solo. Ben Solo, sorry.
The option closest is Ben. So we'll go with Ben. Correct. How much did Obi-Wan promise to pay Han Solo for the transit to Alderaan? Was it 13, 20, 17,000 credits or more wealth than you can imagine?
17,000 credits.
Correct. What was the cell number where Princess Leia was imprisoned?
What's the
Was
choices?
We have 2187, 2278, 207, or never mentioned. I'm sure it's mentioned.
It was 2187.
Correct.
It was on the door.
On what planet was a peace treaty between the remains of the Empire and the New Republic signed? Was it on Trandrilla, the Endor system, aboard the destroyer Chimera, or on Coruscant?
There was one on Coruscant, the Treaty of Coruscant, but I don't know if that's the same thing. I'm going to say Coruscant, but I don't think that's right.
It was on Chandrilla, apparently.
I mean, that was never in a fucking film.
Who succeeded Palpatine as head of the Empire? Was it Vader, Mas Amedea, Mon Mothma, or nobody? The Empire ended.
What was the question? Who succeeded Palpatine as head of the Empire?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't fucking die.
Well, people thought he did.
I'm not, there's not an answer to that question, is there really?
Shall we go for nobody?
Well, what's the choices?
Vader,
Well, no, he died.
Mas Amedda,
Don't know who
or
that is.
Mofa.
That's a rebel. It's got to be nobody, isn't it? Out of those
It was
four.
Mas Amedda.
That's not true.
More fun ahead. Your Star Wars knowledge. Oh, God. No, I don't think these are particularly hard. And the
Who
questions are ambiguous.
What was the name of that one? I'm going to look this on Google. What was it?
Amedda, Amedda.
They're just asking questions that are based on actual stuff that hasn't happened. Mas Ameda. Just have a look at the internet. Got a picture of Batman come up, so that's not helpful. Oh, I remember Mas Ameda. They were in the original, well, not the original, but he was in the new trilogy. But yeah,
The next questions are, I don't think they're written very well. They're ambiguous. First question is, what was the first Star Wars movie?
No.
Now, do they mean chronologically shown at the cinema or chronologically? They don't say.
It's either the Phantom Menace or it's Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah, but A New Hope wasn't even the name of the film when it was the first film, was it? It was just Star Wars.
Until Empire Strikes Back came out. Yeah, it's not a good quiz, that one.
And this one says, where the twin suns are, where is spelled W-E-R-E. So I think it's been translated from another language.
Where the twin suns are, so Tatooine.
Yes, probably. But I think it was a very...
I mean, it's a hard Star Wars quiz because it's asking stuff that isn't on the films or in the TV series.
Yeah, it didn't mention it. So it's just canon, isn't it?
Thing is,
Oh my God, these hard questions are hard.
they put a lot of the canon in the books, which I don't read, so doesn't help.
That's a hard question. Order these battles in the Star Wars universe. The subjugation of Geonosis, the Battle of Yavin,
Yeah.
occupation of Bespin, liberation of Ryloth, and the Sith Civil War.
Fuck me.
Christ's sake, don't know. I couldn't put any of those.
Sith Civil War first.
I can't even see where the answers are.
Oh, this is going to go well. Sith Civil War was the precursor for the Rule of Two, having a Sith Master and Apprentice. So that was way back in Old Republic era. Then Geonosis, but I'm not sure whether Bespin or Ryloth would have been first. Ryloth was in Star Wars Rebels. So I'm going to go Ryloth, Bespin, and then whatever the other one was last.
I'm trying to find. They asked the questions. There doesn't appear to be. Ah, here we are. It was Sith Civil War.
Yeah.
Liberation of Ryloth.
Oh, okay.
Subjugation of Geonosis. which was after Revenge of the Sith, Battle of Yavin in A New Hope, and Occupation of Bespin, The Empire Strikes Back.
It was occupied. Oh, okay. I'm not even. They've got it wrong.
What? Don't even understand the question. It says, this very important Jedi that is the key to prequel trilogy, but never appears in it, has his name changed by typo in the Attack of the Clones script because the F and the D keys were next to each other.
No clue.
Sifo-Dyas, apparently.
No clue.
Christ. These are particularly hard, I think. There's The Empire Strikes Back primarily takes place in two sectors. The Sluice sector, that includes Dagobah system, and this other sector, that includes the other planets in the film.
Right. We got a question.
That was the question. What is the sector? You got to have two sectors in The Empire Strikes Back. Sluice sector, that includes the Dagobah system. What's the other sector where the other planets are?
Is it the Know-It sector?
It is.
It's where Hoth and Bespin are.
I can't read that. What? Name all the planets Master Yoda sets foot on in the 6 canonical films.
Name what? Sorry.
All 6 planets Master Yoda has set foot on in 6 of the canonical films.
Well, definitely Coruscant and Dagobah.
Yep. Dagobah in 5 and 6, Coruscant in 1, 2, and 3.
He's been on Geonosis.
He has. There's 2 others. I don't know why it said 6 when there's only 5 answers.
He was on the Wookiee planet, Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
The end of episode 3.
He is. Which leaves just 1 mentioned but not shown in episode 2.
Oh, that's not going to fucking do it then, is it? No idea.
Camino, apparently.
Right. Yeah, no. I think that was a good effort, but yeah,
That's very good effort. 4 out of 5 is pretty.
I'm not going to get something that isn't fucking shown on screen.
Oh my god. Now that's pretty difficult. Assuming blaster technology gets better over time, rank these fighters by weapon firepower from weakest to strongest.
The fuck?
You have the A, B, E, V, X, Y wings, the Z95, and the TIE fighter.
The Z95 hasn't even been in canonical Star Wars. That was something that was in that's what Mara Jade flew. So how old is this fucking quiz? Because this is old questions.
It was by a gentleman called Dave Gonzalez on April the 29th, 2020.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to answer that question, basically.
No, well, I can't even remember what the bloody shippy things were.
I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to know what has fucking more firepower? It's not going to happen.
I think we know the answer to this one. There is only one little person who appears in all 3 original trilogy Star Wars films as different races. What's his name and what are the 3 characters?
There is only what? Sorry, I was texted.
One little person. I assume they're not allowed to say dwarf.
Oh, what, you mean Warwick Davis?
That's what I'm assuming it's going to be, but I'll check the answer. It isn't him.
What was the question then?
It's one little person, like Warwick Davis, who's
Well, Warwick
appeared
Davis
in...
in it. He was in Star Wars. A fucking...
Yeah, but this person has appeared in 3 films as 3 different people.
Okay.
If I give you the name of the actor, see if you can tell me who the characters are. The actor is Jack Purvis. And he played roles in the original Star Wars, in Empire Strikes Back, and he had a role in Return of the Jedi. So in the first 3 cinematic chronological films, I presume.
Right. Well, he's little. He's going to have to be in a fucking Jawa, isn't he?
Yes, in Star Wars, he was a Chief Jawa.
Right.
In Empire...
Well, the only fucking small characters in that were the can't fucking say it, the Ugnaughts.
Chief Ugnaught.
Right.
And in Return of the Jedi...
Well, he's going to be one of the Ewoks, isn't he?
You have to give me a name. There was lots of them.
Well,
probably...
he's not going to be the one fucking Warwick Davis was, so he's going to be fucking, I don't know, fucking Tebow or someone.
Tebow, correct. Yes, all 3. All 3.
What's the process of elimination? I had a Tebow figure. Well, I still have got somewhere. I don't know where it is.
No wonder I couldn't understand the question. I was reading the answers. The lightsabers in A New Hope are primarily composed by what mechanical component and from what manufacturer?
No. So they're not talking about the Kyber crystals then. What component?
Oh, actually, they're talking about the prop. Looking at the answer.
All right. So basically, what are they made out of?
Yeah. Who provided the actual thing that they were holding, and who made them, and what were they? Christ. I would have got that.
They were made from fucking camera parts.
Yes.
Right. I don't know what the fucking manufacturer or what name they were. I know they were made from fucking camera, like fucking camera flashes, but
that's good enough for me. They were Garaflex camera 2-cell and 3-cell flash bases.
Yeah, I'd have no chance on that.
Ooh.
So that's me fucking making a Star Wars book, that is. It'll say in there what it was.
Right, let's see. Oh, I'd be interested in the answers to that. One of the bounty hunters in Empire Strikes Back is wearing a costume from this 1966 science fiction television episode.
Still waiting for the question.
That is it. There's a bounty hunter in Empire Strikes Back. What is the science fiction show that he's wearing the costume from?
All right, okay. That's obviously not fucking Boba Fett then.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna 1966 TV show. You say?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I know what it is. It's fucking Doctor Who.
Yep.
It's fucking Boosk.
Yep. Boosk is wearing a leftover spacesuit from the BBC that was used in the 1966 Doctor Who episode "The 10th Planet." Ooh. What human Star Wars character took 3 actors to portray in A New Hope, but only 1 actor to portray in Return of the Jedi?
So basically, somebody who wasn't in Empire Strikes Back. Then is that the assumption I'm to make? Is that a fair assumption to make that they weren't in fucking Return of Empire Strikes Back?
I've never heard of the guy. Yeah, they took 3 actors to do him in A New Hope.
Well, there's only one person, and he was in the final. He was in the new Star Wars as well. He was in the final episode. The actor who played him in Return of the Jedi and played him for a bit, and he's related to Ewan McGregor as well. I've forgotten the fucking actor's name now, but that's not a question you asked. You asked the name of the character, didn't you? Wedge Antilles is the character.
Correct.
I can't remember the name of the actor who played him in Return of the Jedi offhand, but he was in the last Star Wars film as well.
In A New Hope, Wedge is played by Colin Higgins, who was fired after the briefing scene and replaced with Dennis Lawson for the Death Star run. And both British actors were dubbed with the voice of American David Ankrum. Jabba the Hutt would also be the answer if he was human.
Dennis Lawson, that's it.
Oh, don't know that either. In the Clone Wars, one named clone survives long enough to wear over 6 variants of the clone armor. Who is this diversely dressed copy of Jango Fett?
Is it Rex? It's the only clone I know.
Wow, Rex is the only one I was going to.
Probably isn't Rex. It's probably another one, but Rex is like a clone of clones. Well, put me out my misery. Who was it?
Wolf.
Yeah,
Leader
Wolf
of
was in
Wolfpack.
Rebels. Makes sense.
Yeah. You had the maroon design, the blue design, and other designs.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think that's an easier one. What still canonical character is often incorrectly identified as being related to Jedi Master Yoda, despite never actually being referenced in the films, books, and animated shows as being from the same species?
Right, okay, so I'm taking it's not fucking Grogu then. So basically who's related to Yoda.
In canon, but was never shown to be. Awesome.
They had one in Phantom Menace. Oh, I can't remember the name of the character. I can tell you the film was the Phantom Menace. They had a Yoda type character in there, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, it is that one. It doesn't have a name. It's only referred to as his sister.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very good answer, is it? That is the last question in the quiz. Well, they were harder. I'll have to give them that. It's certainly harder to understand the questions than the answers. It didn't help that the answers are on a separate fucking page.
Right, here we go. We've got the Trainer King in the chat. Hello, Kieran. Fact in. Let's put the link in, see if he wants to come on. Welcome to join us for the chat, Kieran. Oh, hang on, I think I've done that wrong. No, that's right. That's the right link. Yeah, no. But the thing is, when they come out with questions about stuff,
that's all like the stuff you'd expect. If you said on Mastermind, that is my specialist subject. They're even a bit harsh for that, aren't they?
Well, I don't think they would put questions on there about something that wasn't in the on the TV or on the film. They wouldn't look.
But there again, if they're asking just general Star Wars, they would expect a fan to know stuff about canon and stuff that isn't canon, maybe, or other trivia of that nature.
Yeah, I can't be asked that. I've got time to bloody. Who reads stuff in this day and age? Reading's for girls. That's probably going to cost me some subscribers.
Yep.
Kieran's in bed. I can barely breathe.
Well, we've managed to thin the watchers down from 41 to 27.
I'm not surprised. But I don't like your Star Wars quiz.
We'll have to find a more relatable subject. Perhaps a Back to the Future quiz. God. There's just too many plot holes in time traveling films.
I need a piss.
Yes, so do I.
Well, we can't both go together because,
I'll bounce up and down for a little bit. Oh, run out of Crispies. Oh.
Bloody COVID.
Is that your remains of COVID, or is it some just cough?
Hey, no, it's COVID. Well, I picked up COVID when I was accepting an award on behalf of the NHS. It's a terrific fucking irony.
Yes.
So yeah, literally, I wasn't going to go, and then I thought, I thought to myself, look, you're not going to get a chance to accept an award for NHS ever again, so just go.
You get a free gift.
So I did, and then I got fucking COVID.
It's the cough that keeps on giving. Right, my turn. I'll try not to cough as loud.
Where's he gone? Has he gone? Fucking hell, paying attention.
I haven't got. I'm using the computer.
Can't fucking breathe. Kieran's been saucing. It's fucking great. Can't talk for shit.
Corks all over the floor. God. Give it a go.
Right, we need a new game to play.
I did manage to pick up a rare Minnie Mouse. Very rare.
Is that a good thing?
Well, it's now part of my collection of about a couple of hundred of the buggers. So, and I found this one as well, which is a rare prize that was given.
I mean, I feel like there's something slightly wrong in the world when I've got a grown man showing me his fucking Minnie Mouse.
They're good. They're collector items, then. There's not many I haven't got now.
There's
a lot of beanies I need to get. They cost a fortune.
I associate collecting Minnie Mouses in my head with serial killers.
You could be far wrong. I do collect a variety of large metal blades as well, and very powerful hand tools which I can't use for DIY. And enough bits of equipment off the internet to make an arc reactor. I did buy one thing ready for the apocalypse.
If it's a fucking nuke.
No, but it's very good. It's very good. I've been looking for one that's in my price range for ages.
I just know it's a fucking nuke. There's a fucking nuclear weapon coming out here.
They're in the bedroom. It's not a video camera. Might look like one. But you might be able to tell from the little shiny thing underneath the lens. It's a very powerful night scope.
Excellent. So you're going to be a sniper.
I'll just go around like that and go, ooh! Complete waste of money. Got no use for it. Just thought, that's cheap. That looks fun. Yeah, we'll have a go on it. I've had a go on it. It is pretty impressive. Especially if I'm in a dark room with the cat in it. You can see that the cat can see in the dark because she can see everything you can do And until you use that, you can't see her. And all you see is two big white eyes looking at everything you're doing, making you really scared. And it records. It records to a SD card, and it's pretty high resolution for a night vision.
Well, what the fuck are you going to record with? Do I need to? Why did I
I
even?
have no idea. I have no idea. I can't poke it out of the windows because the windows reflect infrared light, which doesn't help.
I reckon you've cut a hole into downstairs.
Shh, no one's supposed to know.
We're just fucking there recording the fucking activities that take place.
Right, it is. You get quite a lot of you know, like you get ad revenue on YouTube. Well, on certain other sites, you get other revenue.
Well, I launched an OnlyFans career. Do you know the number of people that watch me masturbate on it?
Both of them?
There were 2 people, yes. It was not worth my time. And
Did they give you a good review?
Well, both of them were men.
Oh.
So, as we know, I am a gay sex icon. But yeah, I decided after that experience that OnlyFans was not the site for me.
No.
So I'm glad I explored the business opportunity presented and myself at the same time.
But it never led to the untold riches.
I don't know how people make money on it. You know, I mean, look at me. I am, you know, as we know, a sex god. And even I was struggling. You know, made about 50p, which I don't think they'd even pay me out because there's a minimum payout threshold. I don't think I hit it. So disappointed. So, the only word I can use to sum up my OnlyFans experience: disappointed. And you can't even use the money you've raised to buy somebody else's OnlyFans content. So
that's not good.
Devastated. The chat's gone really quiet. Is there nobody watching in the chat?
No.
Are they all now dead? You fucking killed them off with your Star Wars. We're not banning Star Wars as a conversational subject, though, so nothing I can talk about.
It was a valid attempt.
There you go. Type 1 if you're still watching.
That's not what it says.
Type 1 if you're still watching. See if we still got some viewers. We've got no viewers. Nobody's typing. There's no viewers.
No, I think it's just StreamYard's broken again.
Well, here we go. Mandy's watching. Hello, Mandy. And Mandy says she's single as well. Kez is watching and also single. As is Colin. Sean's not single. I assume this is Nightscopes that Fauna is talking about here.
It looks like it.
Kevin's single. And Dave wants to know that. Dave's 11.
They sound like expensive models. Mine's only Fox Cup. Fox Cup. Although the resolution is far higher than I was expecting. I thought it'd be pretty shit for the money.
See, when Fauna says she's doing nocturnal wildlife watching, she's obviously watching the human wildlife. She's seeing what the neighbours are getting up to, I'm telling you. She's got their eye out on them.
Is it the canines? Is it the dogging?
I wasn't going to make it sexual. You know, you've taken
No,
things to the level
just,
there.
just looking for the whoopee dogs and stuff that might be
Right, that's
rampant
not okay. That's not
in the
dogging.
bushes.
Like, dogging is something different.
Oh,
I don't think Fauna's going out there looking for any dogging action. I might be wrong, but I don't think she is.
foxes and badgers, I expect.
Anthony's in. Hello, Anthony. There's nothing exciting happening here at all. I literally just.
Yeah, we're boring everyone to death.
Drinking a cider, chilling.
Although I'm looking at my watch every now and then because the 4-minute warning might come up, I can quickly tell you, although there will be a delay through StreamYard.
Oh, right. Oh, that's going to be another fucking drink driving charge again for me, isn't it? Because I'll get in the fucking car. Because you say the fucking 4-minute warning's coming. I'll fucking nail
And the
it
police
down
would go,
to it.
"Excuse me, sir. You appear to have survived, but you were doing 61.
Bloody Fauna says she's watching The Neighbours. So there you go.
Oh,
Apparently there's an elderly couple she's been watching.
it must
Yeah,
be
no,
a pretty
no.
good bloody sight then, because
I really hope
infrared can't get through glass.
if Putin does launch a nuke, he needs to do it when I'm sober. Because I'm not going for another fucking court case to have to prove myself innocent again.
I'll send him an email. Oh, dear Putin, could you please send your nukes on a Thursday, not a Friday night? Because we will be pissed.
Reasonable.
That should do it. That should do it. And he'll probably come back. Pissed on what? You're not even allowed to buy our fucking vodka anymore. Which is true. God. All the vodka shelves are empty. It's not good.
Well, we here in Wrexham have got Aviator gin, so we're okay. We don't need vodka. We're all about the gin.
I'm not a gin fan. I don't taste of perfume to me. I've tried it a few times and I thought, wow, I'll try it again just in case. Nope. There are not many drinks I dislike. Unfortunately, gin is one of them.
I've banned myself from wine.
Oh, no, I do like my wine.
He's not firing nukes yet, Sean. But if he is, then I need to be prepared. What day of the week would be best for a nuclear strike? Probably a Monday, I would go with.
Around about 9 o'clock in the morning. Got enough time to have a coffee and wake up.
So Sunday night, I drive over to my mum's for my dinner. So I don't have a drink then because obviously I'm driving there and driving back. So Monday is probably the day that I am most. In fact, yeah, I would say Monday because sometimes I go for a couple of drinks on a Sunday afternoon if I'm not going to Mother's. So Monday, I never bother with the pub on a Monday. It's pointless. So if Vlad is listening, Vlad, if you're gonna nuke us all, if you could please make it on a Monday, so I've got a chance of driving to Mid Wales and starting my cult off, I'd be very grateful. But that's a fair point, isn't it?
Yes. Don't ask for much.
MSN. What's MSN, Sean? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the abbreviation.
Microsoft something?
Microsoft Messenger.
Yes.
Wasn't that MSN though?
That's a news service, isn't it?
Microsoft Messenger. Yeah, don't listen to Microsoft Messenger, Sean. As I say, ages old that.
Remember to bring your AM wind-up radio, because that'll be the only thing that'll work.
I've got a radio in the car.
I don't think it'll work.
Why not?
The electromagnetic pulse might wipe out all the chips in it because they're far too complicated now.
Right, if the EMP...
You need one of the old radios.
Right, if the EMP is
Hardened
gonna,
technology.
no, listen, right? If the EMP is going to wipe out the car radio, so it's going to wipe out every fucking thing else in the car and it ain't going anywhere anyway.
This is true.
So I'm fucking dead regardless. So I ain't worried
You need
about that.
a very good racer bicycle or something.
I can't ride a fucking bike for shit.
Learn.
Mainstream media. I honestly never heard that abbreviation before, Sean. But I don't, as we've discussed there, I don't do fucking abbreviations, emojis, or any of that stuff. But yeah. I'm not going off what the fucking media say. I'm going off looking at that fucking mad bastard. Have you seen his fucking face?
It's pretty easy to know when a nuke's landed because there's a big flash. And your phone stops working.
He's literally sat there and he's done a speech talking about nuclear weapons. That's not mainstream media. That's him fucking doing a speech. That's what concerns me when you've got a fucking leader there talking about doing it. You know, they're not. He's not. They're not fucking dubbing him. He's there saying that he's going to use nukes. That is scary stuff. I mean, obviously, I talk about launching nuclear weapons all the time, you know, and we all know that I would do so. And that is why I am not allowed to have the nuclear button or football or rugby ball or whatever the fuck it is. Because if I got pissed off with France, there won't be no France anymore. And I get pissed off with France quite regularly.
They got nukes. They got lots of nukes. And they're getting a bit fiery as well these days.
No, well, exactly. And that is exactly why we need to nuke France. Yeah,
They're a bit close.
I'd be fine.
They'll come over the channel. Look at that Sahara dust we had the other day. May as well be nuclear ourselves.
Yeah, all we got to do, I thought about this, right? When we nuke France, when I am in charge, right? What I'm going to do is going to do it on a day where the wind is blowing that way.
Be a good idea.
So the wind will blow the nuclear fallout in a different direction.
So it needs to be a cold day. If it's a cold day, we know the wind's coming from the north.
Yeah, so do it on a day when it's going in the opposite direction. We'll be fine. I'm sure other people want to nuke France as well. It can't just be me. I mean, I've probably recently have put Russia on my list of targets above France, but it's a very close run thing. You know, we've got Macaroni in charge of France, isn't they? I mean, he's not far off Putin, is he? So it's very close.
Didn't he try to dress up casually like the Ukrainian Prime Minister to see if he can improve his personality profile?
He's
and everyone just called him a twat.
He's just nuts. The man makes no sense. That's all. But, you know, what to expect.
Oh, I've just had a notification. Apparently, Doctor Who is now in Fortnite.
Doctor Who is what?
Now in Fortnite. Whoa.
You mean it's coming out every 2 weeks rather than weekly?
No, it's in some game that used to be popular.
Oh, that one that Shahir plays?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
I had a crack at that about when it first came out. Oh, shit it. Absolutely shit. I couldn't make my fingers make my character move backwards and forwards, and I don't shoot a bloody gun.
Here's a man with his finger on the nuclear button. 2 kicks Dave. He agrees with my philosophies there. Nuke Russia, nuke France, all of the world's problems be resolved. I know I may have to. I've just remembered. Amy is in Paris at the moment. We cannot nuke France currently until Amy is no longer in Paris. She needs to fly
Remember,
back
France
to
is
the
all
UK.
over the world. We can nuke other bits.
Yeah, but I only want to nuke the bit that's nearby. I'm not fucking paying to send a nuclear weapon across the world. That makes it expensive. You know how the cost of fuel is these days.
This is true.
Do it close. Do it close.
It'll be
Yeah,
all right.
France
The
from
aliens will stop it all soon.
Pardon?
The aliens that have been watching us for all these years will say, no, right, we're intervening. They'll catch all the nukes in midair and say, look, enough's enough, you silly bastards. We're coming now. I'm going to take over your planet and teach you proper. That's what will happen. It's true. I saw it on the YouTube.
Who the
What
fuck?
the hell?
Who fucking beeps their horn at fucking 11:30 at night? Fucking pricks.
Well, it was. He's got 25 seconds to go, and then it would have been illegal. Was it 11 o'clock? The
Absolute fucking dickhead. So it's like when fucking next door decided he was going to replace his kitchen tiles at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. He was fucking drilling, fucking drill. Like, what the fuck? He's going to have a fucking word. 1 o'clock in the morning. Drill. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking people trying to sleep here. Fucking work the next day.
did you bang on his door?
I'm going to done. He fucking shoved the door up his fucking ass. Unbelievable. What you doing? Oh, I've got to replace I started replacing my kitchen tiles. It's not done. The missus is coming back tomorrow. I said, well, she's going to have to fucking accept it, isn't she? You can fucking have the whole fucking neighbourhood here. You fucking Joe. Fucking work in the morning. Look at you fucking doing DIY.
I'm not even allowed to hoover after 9 o'clock according to my tenancy agreement.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not had anything. Mind you, you're in flats, aren't you?
Well, multiple property, I think they call it. It's like a house. That is a big house that's now not a house.
A converted house.
Yeah. Property of multiple occupancy. But it does mean I'm going to get a council tax rebate this year because I'm in a lower tax band.
Oh, yeah. Don't talk to me about that. All this 150 quid or whatever people are getting, I don't get it. I'm literally the band, just in the band that doesn't get it.
E.
Well, it's different in Wales. The banding's slightly different. I think that's same principle. It's fucking pissed me off. My mum gets it. Right? My mum gets £150 rebate on a council tax. Guess what she doesn't pay?
Council tax.
Exactly. So she gets 150 quid for fucking nothing. And me, who pays it, gets nothing.
It'll certainly help next month, I'll tell you.
So I just like, she's like, oh, it's fine, I'm a pensioner. That's why they'll pay. It's like, yeah, but I said, that's fair enough. And, I don't begrudge you having, 150 quid you can spend on yourself and do something nice with. But it's just crazy that that they give it to people who don't have to pay the thing that the rebate is to help with.
Well, it's not for the council tax. It's an energy rebate that's going back through the council tax system. I don't know why, how that happens, but
when they give a water bill rebate, right? If that happens, she'll probably get that as well. And she's on a fucking a cap. Oh, hang on. I've got a call coming in. I'll be back in a
incoming, incoming. It's Putin. Ooh. Must be an important call from the Kremlin, I think. Negotiating which time on a Monday morning for the nukes. Nonetheless, look at this. This is a blinder. The size of that one. And how many magnets do you think are in there? One or two. My arc reactor should become a reality soon. Along with the covert lasers, which I don't know how to use. Oh, what's that do? Oh, what's that? Is that a laser? Oh, yeah, it's a laser. That's not a laser. That's a laser. It's a proper laser. I've got to be careful what I point it at because it will burn the house down. Oh God, there goes the dynamo. Not as powerful as that one though, which is Jesus Christ. I'm going to burn a hole in the ceiling. Or in case we get germ warfare, UV lamp. Or if it gets very personal, that's the preparation you need. And what's better than one? Two. World War I artifacts. When you run out of bullets, you don't run out of metal. That's why I haven't been burgled. And of course the attack cat. Oh my God. Everything's sliding off now. Because of course their main purpose is to hold up all my shit down there. The sonic screwdriver's gone missing. It's around somewhere. Oh no, it's over there. It's over here. Putin must be negotiating really hard. I think Andrew's going to settle for a 10 a.m. on a Monday morning. Don't forget your chemical warfare as well. What could have done to my bottle? Melted it. I got those lasers, oh Christ, some years ago. They're that particular, what was this from? That's one of the expensive companies. I think that cost about £400. It's got if anyone vapes, they know the type of batteries that vapes take. If you upgrade your vape battery to a few of those, I think that one's good. If you focus it correctly, you can put focusing mechanisms on the end. It will focus to 70 miles, which is adequate. The other one, I think I managed to pick that up for about 20 quid, but they cost a lot more than that usually. A lot of YouTubers that use lasers for all their various shenanigans usually use that one. It's a Chinese one where it's a lot more powerful than they actually rank it. I think that's about a watt. Doesn't sound like much, but if you put a watt onto 1 square millimeter, it will do naughty things. I won't show because it'll make the smoke alarm go off. I do have laser videos on my channel, but they are filmed quite some time ago. I think I was burning through chocolate bars, and I put a variety of things up on a washing line just to see how powerful the laser was. It won't light a cigarette, it will cut it straight in half. Pretty good for doing balloons in as well, especially black balloons because they absorb the heat quickly. Although no doubt they are illegal. I can't use them outside because I'm near an airport and I'll get arrested immediately. There again, 90% of the stuff in my house I can't use outside because I'll get arrested for immediately. Must be good telephone call. What the hell did I do? The cat prefers this one though. They're about £1 in B&M. the batteries cost more than that. I think at last count I had about 20 or so lasers. I've got a shitload in the bedroom, including some very rare ones that shoot yellow beams, and a tri-coloured one with mirrors in it. It's like a control thing. It's all electrically, and the mirrors put 3 different colours in it, fires a white beam. I think if I get all the lasers together and point them into one spot and put a couple of hydrogen atoms in the middle, I should be able to create some fusion. I think that's what they do at their large ignition facility. I'm getting close to their power level. I think their power level uses enough electricity to run the United States for a year in about a fraction of a second. Getting close to it. Christ. What the hell? We can use some heavy duty magnets to do some stuff with. Oh god, these are unreal. They're under my desk, which is interesting because although the desk is that thick, if I put paper clips on the desk, they stand on end. I think yes. Holy crap. Can anyone tell me what film that's from?
I'm back.
Whoa! I'll do nothing. Yeah. That was a good quiz. Good quiz. Yeah.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
Have you got your van from YouTube?
Did you arrange with Putin that as a 10 o'clock on a Monday that he needed the nukes?
My work colleague ringing me.
Oh, at a sociable hour.
Yeah, wasn't work related. She wanted to talk about something. She was offering my expert guidance.
Quiz question. What is that from? What film?
Oh, well, can't even fucking see it, can I? It's hang on, I'll put it on big screen.
The camera won't focus.
Looks like a Cylon Battlestar.
It's a spinner. Although I can't spin it on my hand, but that is in a film, and it's one of the primary props.
Phil, have you been flashing people?
Yes, Martin J's got it correct. Even you won't be able to see it on there, but it even says Inception on the bottom. I can't remember where the hell I got that from. But Yeah, so I managed to get all my clothes back on just in time.
Killed me YouTube channel.
No, gone up one viewer.
No, I'm 32 now. You're right, actually. Perhaps I should disappear for a 5-minute conversation more often.
I'll run out of things to say.
I can't. It's not as easy as it looks, is it, doing the YouTube? I mean, Peter Ray was...
Well, it'd be okay if I was intending to do one, then I'd have something or a load of shit prepared, probably. But
Well, I never prefer anything. Peter Ray was live on Wednesday. He was live.
yes, I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Well, yeah, but he was live for nearly 2 hours, and I was thinking, fair dues to him. I don't think I could talk for that long, just being me. He done a really good job.
And one thing I do like about Peter's channel, it is a reselling sort of like stream, isn't it? So it's there's not a lot of that going on these days.
This has never been a reselling channel.
No.
This has always been a me channel. I think I've upset Amy by saying I wanted to nuke France because she's not messaged me for a bit.
She's gone down in a bunker.
I need to get
Cough medicine.
Cough.
Honey. Honey does it. Very, very powerful antibacteria in it.
Perhaps I'll buy some tomorrow if I get time.
Every single morning, I do a massive big cup of coffee, about that big black coffee, and then I squirt a shitload of honey in it, and then top it up with a bit of Baileys or something, and it's
Excellent.
gorgeous.
And then you drive off into the sunset.
But I don't cough.
Fucking hell.
Well, I say Baileys. It's a cheap variant that you can get in German supermarkets.
Even so, it's not the thing you should be starting your morning with, for Christ's sake.
It's lovely. Got to have something to calm the caffeine down a bit.
Oh, it's Chewy. Welcome, Chewy. I do indeed. Yeah, Chewy, I remember you as well, but it used to be in John Luke's chats, I think. Way back when John Luke was still doing videos. But yeah,
Good
I
old
do
Picard.
indeed It's not going away, this cough. It's the last bit of COVID I've got, is this cough. Everything else has disappeared, all the other symptoms, but nothing else to go in a charity shop for ages. Getting withdrawal.
Every time I go in one, I pick up another Minnie Mouse.
But yeah, Chewy, I recognise your YouTube name. I didn't realise you were Chewy. That makes sense. Yeah, he greeted me in Bernardo's and Saltney just after he'd been discussing how I stalk his work colleague. Yeah, tough cough. Yeah, COVID cough. But I've got to say though, I genuinely think if I'd not been vaccinated, I'd have been in a bad way with this COVID. But fortunately, survived.
I've yet to have the pleasure. No doubt it will come to me one day.
The thing is, you may have had it and may been.
If I've had it, then it's very uncontagious because I live with my partner who doesn't go out and is very, very seriously depressed immune system. If I so much as write the word cold on a piece of paper and show it to her, she'll catch a cold. Although saying that, now you got to kill it with alcohol, fight it with honey.
I had a fantastic immune system before the lockdowns. You know, I never had a day off sick or anything like that. And then I guess it just fucking declined with all the you know, not being exposed to stuff.
Exactly, yeah. I'm surprised there must be a lot of people that are going down with coughs and colds and Christ knows what else and all the usual shit that was around at the time.
Every month, the last 4 months, I've had some kind of, not just a mild cold or whatever, but like a, you know, knock you on your back kind of pretty severe flu.
I had a minor cold last year, which lasted only 7 days, which is pretty good because they normally drag on after you get really cold, they drag on for a couple of weeks. Nothing happened after that. Well, that's good. I had a minor cough in the last couple of weeks, which appears to have been clearing up very quickly. But your luck can't hold out forever.
I had December 2 weeks off listing because I was ill. January, nearly 2 weeks off listing because I was ill. February the same, and then this month, bloody COVID. So yeah, 4 months. Bloody ill.
My partner
My
got
eBay
shingles
is
last year. That was fun.
My eBay's just fucking shite at the minute because not been able to list. And now work is just.
Luckily, I've got a week off next week, so I'm going to be listing like a bitch.
Right, you can list some stuff for me.
Absolutely thousands and thousands of bits of shit to list. I've been even looking at my big pile of DVDs that aren't worth fucking even looking at. Wow, taking up space, don't care. Just list them.
Just do some bundles.
Yeah, I've been going through them, sorting them out, and with that intent to do a bit of what they call them now, bungles.
Do themes like, you know, action, adventure.
Exactly, yeah. I've been going for it, but I get bored shitless.
It does work. It does work.
No, it does, because if you sell just one at a time, your primary expenditure is fucking postage, or that's the primary cost involved for even a buyer. If the buyer sees something for a shit DVD for £2, but you're going to say it's £2 a cent, they're going to have to shell out $4. They go, there, can't be asked. But yeah, like you say, when you do bundles, it's only going to cost you the price of a small parcel, isn't it? But bring me on to another interesting point. You know, next month, the 4th of April, Royal Mail are redoing their post costs. And everyone, oh my God, the first class stamp is going up to 95p. What people don't realise is, have you seen what the new prices are for the large items? They have absolutely dropped like a stone because they couldn't compete with anyone. If you look at stuff that's 2k or more, or even 1k, so like your bigger stuff from 2 to 10k, look at Royal Mail prices from the 4th of April. You'll be shocked how cheap it's going to go. Is it
going to be cheaper than I pay Hermes at the minute, though? That's my question.
Possibly. I don't know, have I still got the printouts? I was having a look at it. I was looking at the online costs as well. And some of the online costs, even track 24, track 28, there's some good shit happening there. But of course, the press are only going to tell you about the first class stamps going up to 95p. What they don't tell you is how far down everything else is going. Comparisons, have a look. We have what's a large parcel that you might send? 2K?
I'll send a 5K parcel.
5K UK standard was £15.85 first class, £8.99 second.
So gone to, so what's it gone to
So
now?
that's what it is. That's what it is now. Just trying to find.
Standard basically means no tracking though, doesn't it?
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
signed as well. There is no 5K anymore. It's going to be 2K and 10K, not the 1K, 2K, 5K, 10K.
So if I've got a 5K, what does that go as?
If you want 5K first class, it now falls into the 10K bracket.
Yeah, nobody wants
Which is-
first class.
Well, second class is £6.95.
Right, so it's still expensive.
That's up to 10K though.
Yeah, no, it's,
It used to be £20.25. Dropped to £6.95.
if I was doing something big and bulky, I would use me Parcel Force Marketplace account, which would probably be about £8 on that.
That'll probably go down as well. A lot of the online prices have gone down, and all the stuff that they have linked with eBay on that level has also gone down. If it's anything that's online, larger price bands. UK signed 10K parcel, second class. So if you had anything up to 10K, £8, 5p.
Right, but what's the dimensions that they accept on that?
That's a medium parcel, which is medium parcel 61 by 46 by 46.
So this is the problem.
Oh no, yeah, medium, yeah.
The size is still a bit shit.
Yeah, the larger, weird looking shit, you got to always find someone else for. Large parcels are 2.5 by 4 meters. That's 20K.
How much are they charging for that? Because that could be where they make up the ground.
Yes, I don't think No, I've only got up to medium parcel and Royal Mail. That'll be under Parcel Force, won't it? I've never had anything over 20K to send. So, but some of their admittedly, some of their lower stuff, it's gone up a little bit. Some of it has, some of it hasn't. It hasn't gone up significantly, but the larger stuff has gone down by about 60-70%, which is bringing it more in line.
Well, it's going to be worth doing a comparison, isn't it? It's going to be worth.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Well, that's just still medium parcel, but even before, if you were to send a 20K parcel, second class signed, that would have cost you best part of 30 quid. It's now 11.55. That's a significant drop, isn't it?
It is. I'm still not sure that they will be fully competitive, but certainly better.
It's in the right direction. It looks like anything from 750 grams large letter, that remains the same. And then if you've got something like 1K or something, probably the same, maybe a little less. 2K though, substantially less. 10K, substantially less. It's going to. I've still got a hell of a lot of stock from about 5-10 years ago, which is hanging around the fucking place, really using up a lot of space that I couldn't be asked to list because sending it costs more than the fucking shit that I want to shift. But now that brings it into a more viable bracket. The only downside is if I sell any of that stuff, it's more expensive because I've opted into the cheap shit option on eBay because most of my crap that I have is under 15 quid.
Yeah,
but I was in on that. I was in on that about 18 months ago when it first came out. It's fine up to about 12, 13 quid, and then parity kicks in, and then all of a sudden it becomes more expensive.
I am full fat, full fees, but then I'm selling stuff above the 15 quid mark, aren't I? So it makes sense for me.
I was something in Ari because they want me to enrol in it again from the 1st of April. But this time it's not a set contract. Now you can enroll and unenroll.
Yeah.
Before if you went on for it and they gave you right, this is from it now until 31st of December or whatever time period, you're stuck. But from the 1st of April, I think you can enroll in it and unenroll, a bit like GSP and shit. But on the other thing is, if I did unenroll, a hell of a lot of their what they call their collectibles and stuff, they got a sort of like a different bracket for that now, haven't they? It's like I can't know, it's something like 10p an item or something like that, and some percentage. But it's competitive. It's just not quite competitive enough for me to jump to that again. We'll have to see how the stock changes. It might mean that looking at more expensive stock is more viable now. Because the other problem you get with it, the more expensive the stock, the more likely you're going to run into scammers.
Oh, I don't know. I think you get scammers at all levels, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you do. But there's at the moment I've had one in the last 6 months, which probably was an item not received. So with that sort of percentage, I'm quite happy with anyway.
With your more expensive stuff, you'll be sending it tracked.
Oh God, yeah.
So you'll be eliminating the not received cases.
Yeah. So I know Chris will only send stuff over 10 quid tracked. I'll put that limit to 20. But that's only because of this top seller bollocks. Because I send within 24 hours, I get that ridiculously small discount of 10% of your fees back, which I don't really know it's worth, because it does tie you down. If you do sell something, you've got to send it the next day, which is fine when I'm at home because I've got a post box up the road. I don't care, and I don't have many parcels.
The only time I go to a post office now is if I'm dropping off a parcel force parcel.
Yes, that's just rare as hell now. Either that or I use the parcel box things that seem to be popping up everywhere. They're quite bloody good, unless it's something stupid huge.
Yeah, no, I put a few things on Facebook Marketplace, right? Because I didn't want to put them on eBay because I didn't want to ship them. Basically, that was me reason for not doing it. Big, bulky, heavy stuff that was going to take a while to pack up and wasn't really worth a lot of money. So I put them on Facebook Marketplace, right? And then I thought, well, I'll bang a tenner on for shipping, right? Just
people off.
Yeah, put the shipping up high, and then people will come and buy it. That was me thinking. So I've sold all of it, right? Every item. Every fucker who's bought it has paid the shipping costs. So I've ended up having to ship this fucking stuff that I didn't want to ship anyway.
Yeah,
but
that's
I've made more money because it's all through Stripe now. If you sign up to the right bit of marketplace, so the only fee I've had to pay is the payment transaction fee on Stripe, which is 25p or something like that.
Well, that's nothing, is it?
Well, obviously,
I've a bloody item on eBay. So.
But I've had to tip stuff. So I've been doing Parcel Force because with Parcel Force Marketplace, I discovered that you can upload a CSV file with the order details in. So I get the discount shipping as if it was through eBay. So I'm paying like 7, 8, 9 quid for something that would be 12 quid or more on parcels to go. So I'm happy with that, but it's a fucking pain in the ass when I'm having to ship stuff.
Yeah, I rarely use Facebook. My stock isn't suited for it at the moment. Although saying that, there's one guy that bought some shit off me last month who lives a couple of miles away, and he wants a ton of other stuff off of me. But he's 82. And I thought, well, at the time, it was just before I was about to go away on this 3-week stint. And I said, well, I can't do anything about that at the moment. Contact me when I'm proper back. And he says he's going to write me a letter, old school, because he's 82. I haven't received anything. But he could have been quite an interesting contact.
Just turn up at his
Because he
house.
could have bought. I do know where his house is, obviously. I've got his telephone number. He fucking phoned me. He found my bloody telephone number, even though I don't show it on eBay. He went through, because of course they are allowed to find it, even if you hide it. He found it and fucking phoned me. Who the hell's this?
My phone number on eBay is an old phone that is, I don't know who has it now, who has that number, but it ain't my number anymore. And hasn't been for a long time. So I don't. Somebody somewhere is probably getting phone calls for me, but it ain't me.
I've got a dual SIM, so my primary telephone number doesn't go to anyone apart from close family, and anyone else that wants to contact me gets the old number. And I can tell when someone phones me what SIM they're phoning me on.
I hear this. I've got your old phone number. I've not got your friends and family one. I've been rejected. Very disappointing.
No. They're both connected to Messenger.
So. No excuses now. That's it. Wounded.
I don't even know my new number. I don't even know my old number. I don't even know my house number, for Christ's sake.
I can remember every phone number I've ever had, but I've only had 3 phone numbers, so.
The first telephone number I ever had back when we had rotary dial telephones.
I don't remember the landline numbers, so no clue on those. I can only remember mobile ones.
Back in the 80s, and Christ knows what else, when there's no such thing as not even an inkling of a decent smartphone, and there's certainly not one, not even the bricks that you could buy at the time, they wouldn't store numbers. So you had to remember all your numbers or have them all written down in your wallet or something. I could remember about 20 bloody telephone numbers back then off the top of my head. You think, well, with all the codes and everything, that's something like, I don't know, 20 times 200. It shows how good your memory is if you bother to use it. But these days, no one remembers telephone numbers, do they? Maybe their own, if people keep asking all the time, oh, what's your number? Instead of looking it up, you can just spout it off quick. Well, I can't remember my number. I know it begins with an O, 0, and a 7, and there's 3 other numbers, some other numbers, and it ends in an 8.
I remember my phone number. I gave it out to someone today, so I remember giving it out, but yeah. But
I've go to a hotel and they ask me for a number.
I've got now, I've had for the last 10 years, so it's ingrained.
I still have to go into my phone and look up the SIM.
Hello, Lainey. Lainey has joined us just as we're wrapping up. I have to go to bed. I've got to work in. I've got to be in work in 8 hours. Less than 8 hours now. These weekends are killing me.
And as I'm off for a week, I've got to strip the bed tomorrow and wash it.
That sounds like a super exciting job.
Oh, it is. Well, then followed by the hoovering, which I've got to do before 9 o'clock.
I have an executive assistant who handles things for me.
Now I have. What else have I got to do tomorrow? Not a lot more. I've got to stare at all my stock and go, oh my fucking God. At it. Pretty much what I did today, stared at it a lot. I've got to list that. And then I thought, oh, it's Friday. Picard is out on Amazon. I better go and watch that quick.
It's a point, actually. I need to go and watch that before I go to sleep. Because somebody will ruin it for me otherwise.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying the Picard.
I've actually enjoyed the first 2 episodes more than I enjoyed the first season. It's a bit more action orientated this time round. It was a bit more of a slow burner last time.
there's a good bit of plot in it. It's quite good. Isn't it?
So I'm looking forward to watching episode 3 in a few minutes. And on
You'll
that
enjoy it. You'll
bombshell,
enjoy it.
I think it's time to say goodnight. Thank you, Phil, for joining me tonight, keeping me company.
Indeed. Well, like I say, I've been in exile for 3 or 4 bloody weeks. I've got no one to talk to. So
Well, there we go. Hopefully, I've filled that gap for you, and you've got to play with your toys. Apparently, I've been told while I was off.
no, I did nothing. No, I didn't know that. That was an old video that came up. I think
I've got a copy.
StreamYard was playing up. I think.
Right. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm going to head off to bed now. Lovely to see you all. Bye for now.
We shall see you all next time.